And
I am ready to die with you. I'm looking forward to it.
hey, who's
Right?
up for dying?
Forward to all you dying. Well,
Right?
I'm here.
I'm not worried about dying.
I didn't spend $1 on these fake glasses for nothing. Let's do this.
I'm ready to eat
You gotta
dirt.
smash
Oh,
your
speaking
face.
of glasses, I need to go get my glasses. Shit, I'll be right back.
Oh, look at this. Unprepared.
Right? God.
Ugh. There's always
Rags,
one.
you showed up 30 minutes late to the meeting. Don't sass anybody.
How dare you? By my clock on my computer, it was exactly 7:30 when I popped in.
Let's see. It is really hard for me to find us.
Yeah, Aicila, any chance you can dim your lights a little bit? I'm sorry, I didn't notice how bright they were compared to everyone else's.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it if you can't.
No, I can.
Everyone's got a filter. It should look fine.
Oh, everyone's got filtered. Never mind, Aicila. Never mind.
Fine. I get.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, internet troubles.
She'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're up. If you want to host us, Miss Madam.
Okay. Nat 1 heroes. It says no results found. Where are you like this? Can I?
It's spelled out on Twitch. ONE.
There we go. Got it. Oh, fuck me. I hit back. 1 second.
Okay, is there a
There we
reason why
go.
it's not living?
Sometimes it takes a second for it to register.
Yeah.
It says hosting though. So
Mikey, I said we'd start at 7. I filmed the video from the wood shop. Are you turning my wood shop into a house of lies?
We are live.
Oh, we are live? Okay.
Yeah, we're live. We're just not
All
going,
right.
we're not there yet.
Wait, we're waiting on Aicila.
Yes.
Should I call her phone?
No. She'll be right back.
Did she message you?
I think we're okay. Just had a little
enjoy, dear audience, as we figure things out.
Hey, they're gonna go on this adventure with us. Like this is
That's
just
right.
This is just
True.
This is world building. Will they start the stream? Will it happen? Did the cataclysm already happen and we'll never watch anything?
Find out last time on Actuary of Blasphemy.
Find out last time. I love that.
Next time on the Rocky and Bullwinkle Show.
Here we go. It does look really good though.
Oh shit! I need Boris and Natasha XPs for Actuary of Blasphemy. I need them yesterday.
We is being hosted. We is being hosted.
Boom, 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 boom.
It won't show up on my window on my browser, so hopefully it's working because I can't tell.
Yeah, it's going. It's hard to
Okay.
If you have your mobile nearby, it's way easier that way.
Yeah,
host.
to watch it that way.
Yay!
Hey, there she is.
Sorry. They were vacuuming upstairs and unplugged the router by accident. So I had to go fix that. I was like, oh, that's not what we wanted.
Hey guys, remember when I said I was doing this thing? Yeah, oddly enough, need the internet for it. So,
It was an accident. No, they literally just ran past it. Didn't realize it was unplugged. They're not using it right now. So that's what happened. Fun. I fixed it though.
it is fixed. Look, we're all here. It's 7:05, and everything's working. I think that's a success
Wonderful.
already.
Boom.
God, I'm happy.
In your face odds.
Never
Alright.
tell me the odds.
So Arden gets a virtue from me. I've got one. I've got one for you.
All right.
You're spoiling everyone's dinner. Let's get off the intermission screen and let's begin. Take us away.
Do I need a better background? I feel like I need burning flames or something.
You look great. It's fine.
You got like a sepia thing going on. It'll be fine.
Yeah, everybody looks really, really badass. So.
Oh,
Why not?
cool.
All right, Jonathan, we're all yours.
All right. We're live?
Yes, yes.
No countdown? Okay. Hi there, I'm Jonathan, and today, rather than being the Dungeon Master for Nat 1 Heroes, I am the Game Master for Nat 1 Heroes. But that doesn't mean we're going to be playing something more lighthearted and all fun and games. We are going to be playing 10 Candles, a game that is played with 10 candles. And it is a tragic horror RPG. It is not a survival horror. And the difference between a tragic tragic horror and survival horror is the survival part of it. All the characters that are introduced will die at the end of this. So, yeah, thought I'd be upfront about that.
Not me.
But all the players will be as hopeful as they can possibly be and try to represent humanity's best when the world is at its worst. And just follow along, and we'll be going over some rules as far as that goes. We want to go clockwise and introduce ourselves. Aicila, that'd be you first.
I'm Aicila. Hi. Good. What else do I need to say?
Blood type.
Whatever you feel comfortable saying, but we can just go to Arden if you're.
Are we doing ourselves or the character?
Not the character, just yourself. So far.
Okay. Hey everyone, I'm Arden of Eden.
Hi, everybody. I'm Arden of Eden. No, I'm not. I'm Mikey Famine.
My name's Ragabash Dabbler, but you can call me Rags.
Hi, I'm Jenysis Undead.
All right, and I think we're just going to hop into the main aspects of things. So, though you know your characters will die, you're going to have hope that they will survive, because that's what role playing is. And this game focuses around a shared narrative control, and everyone does share the mantle of storyteller, and you all have an equal hand in telling a dark story. So we have 10 unlit tea candles and 10 identical 6-sided die. And yeah, we have some things. So we're going to enter in step 1 of this game, and I'm going to light some candles. So
Let's light
while
this
I'm
candle.
lighting these, with the exception of myself, I want you all to write down a virtue and send it to the player to your left, or clockwise in our case.
The virtue goes. Okay. All right, Rags,
Clock.
coming at you.
All right.
So since
How
we're
do
not,
you word?
since we're all not in the same room, if you see us on our phones, it's because we're sending each other messages.
We are very professional here.
Yes, yes. So Rags
Okay,
gets
so
a
I'm
virtue.
sending my virtue to Mikey.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do.
Suck on that virtue, Rags.
Okay, and for the record, if you decide to play this game at home, you are accepting the risk that involves, well, having open flames in a house. That's on you, buddy.
That's on you.
That's totally your bag right now.
Yep. All right, and let me know when. Did everyone just give a thumbs up when they have their virtue sent?
I'm getting one from.
And you need to send the virtue to Aicila and not me.
Oh, and I'm gonna write my virtue down. Ha ha ha.
Wait, oh, I sent it to Ice. I thought it was. Oh,
He's not
Is
part
that
of-
just the
he's
brink
out.
that I send you?
We're skipping me.
Oh,
Except
okay.
for at some point, we're not.
I got a good one. I'm happy with this. Arden, give me a little 5 action.
Yeah, I really wanted to be able to do that, but I'm not. Wait, I can do it.
There you go.
Nice.
We were such children. Just the ability to make silly hand gestures is like, oh, humans are great.
Okay, everyone has a virtue.
I have
Yes.
a great virtue. Thank you.
Gotta go one.
You will now write down a vice. and send it to the person counterclockwise to you. I am not included in the vice either.
Is this like alcoholism?
All the friends we made are
Okay.
gonna be
just
Vice
lost.
or a virtue? I
wait.
want to know.
Wait, so Rags, you sent me another. So I'm sending to Arden? Yeah.
Yeah, you're sending me a vice.
Okay, got it.
I have papers. It's very confusing, but I'm doing it.
I think you sent the vice to the wrong person, Aicila.
I thought I was supposed to send it to you.
Counterclockwise, yeah.
I thought I was
Jen-
supposed to send it to you.
No,
No, you
Jen-
sent me a
counterclockwise.
virtue. You send a vice to Rags. Arden's sending me a
Oh, I
vice.
send a. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so confusing.
Thank you, Arden.
I don't work in
Yeah.
multi-directional
That sucks.
brains.
That is a good one.
This is 4D Parcheesi. Who's ready to play?
Ooh, I like this one. I'm excited.
I'm okay. The longer the candles burn, the harder it is on you guys.
Oh no, we
Oh,
gotta
that's
hurry up.
true.
All right, get your shit together.
No stress.
We're gonna die.
Oh, no. Also, don't make me laugh because I might blow a candle out.
Okay,
Yikes.
we need a. Can you put a mask on then and protect our candles?
Yeah, you
All
got
right, it's 2021 already. Come on.
No, we're not doing that.
You're
No,
masking up.
I'm a mask hole.
All right.
Ugh,
I got my 2.
Does everyone have their vice?
No,
I'm still waiting on my vice.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm
Which I appreciate that Jen is rethinking her decision, like to give one to me. That's a good idea.
I'm trying to think of a good one because the first one I thought of was super dark, and I don't want that on the stream.
Jeez, Jen, you knew we were gonna stream this.
Yeah. Okay. You know what?
The real gift was the followers we lost along the way.
We actually lost a couple of followers over the clown in the green tin, I think.
Probably.
I gave you an
All right,
interesting one to.
Ooh, I like that one.
Murder Yoshis,
Okay,
bro.
so we all have a
Murder
virtue,
Yoshis.
and we all have a vice, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So the module is coming up.
Okay.
10 days ago, the sky went dark. There are no stars in the sky anymore. There is no sun. There is no moon. There is only black and gray clouds. There was nothing for you. And 5 days ago, they came. You don't know where they came from. You don't know why they came. But they turned the worst of humanity against itself. Most of the civilized parts of the world, the large areas in the world, have been destroyed by their own nuclear weapons. Only the more rural areas remain, and even those are not densely populated. They came and they have nearly succeeded in wiping out humanity. There's not even a breeding population left. And there's a group of 5 people desperately clinging on to survival in the outskirts of Oak Ridge, Tennessee, just trying their best to make things meet. And they've heard a call on a CB radio promising that there is hope and safety. All right. And now you will introduce your character concepts. Name, look, and who they are. Aicila, do you want to start off? Or do you need a moment?
I should go last.
Okay, Arden, you're next in the turn order then.
Sure. I'm gonna kind of be constructing this on the fly. So my character's name is Max. She is, or I guess was, formerly a mechanic before the world burned down, and she looks like me, I guess. Brown hair, long brown hair. Do I need other info?
That'll be just perfect. Mikey,
Okay.
you're up.
My character's name is Cleopatra Monroe, and she's a chef to the stars. She is a culinary princess, and she knows exactly how to take that little can of spam that you got right there and turn that into a 4-course meal, baby. And trust me, Suge, she ain't done.
Okay, so Cleopatra, culinary princess. What's she look like?
Dick.
Mikey's stuck with that now.
No, that's fine. I want to be Cleopatra Monroe.
Okay. Rags?
Yeah, my character is David Reagan. He is a small town librarian who sort of resents being stuck in a small town and tries to get out every chance he gets. He's late 30s, a little bit pudgy, but yeah, dresses well and tends to be nice to the kids at the library.
All right. Jen, that brings you in the turn order.
So I'm playing William Dubois, a art critic, an artist, one of the best. In fact, some may say I am the best artist in the world. You know how fast a paintbrush can go? The speed of one paintbrush.
Oh, see.
Yeah, he's a smug, artsy fartsy asshole. He's an art critic, really prideful. Yeah, I really didn't come up with much more after that.
I love it. Okay,
That's
Aicila.
I'm Sarah. I'm an investment banker. I mostly deal in mutual stocks and bonds. So if you guys need anything to plan for your future, I know it looks bad right now, but there's always hope. Always hope. Don't worry about it. Just we can schedule a consult at any time that you need to. And she looks, I would say, a lot like me, but has really fashionable hair. Still red.
Had really fashionable hair.
Had really fashionable hair. Sorry.
The last 10 days have been rough.
I don't know. She's pretty good about this whole like presentation image thing. She's the kind of person that would have grabbed a purse with makeup and a brush in order to make sure she was always on to make that sale.
All right. So Sarah?
Sarah.
All right. And we have our character concepts. And now I'm going to light 3 candles, and we are going to include something darker about the world now. And these are called brinks. Brinks are moments when you have been at the brink of despair. They are something your character has done that is absolutely terrible. And you aren't going to write your own brink.
Okay.
Each
We're
of
writing
you-
our own brink?
No.
I thought we were writing them for someone else.
No.
You write them for someone else.
Okay.
So, each of you is going to write, I have seen you, and then something short and descriptive.
Which
And
way?
keep in mind, it's terrible. And they go clockwise.
Okay. So I'm giving
So-
mine to Mikey.
I'm giving mine to Rags.
Mhm.
And
Yes, I literally just had to
I'm
trace an
writing one.
imaginary clock.
and then you are giving one to me, and you are writing one for them. I have seen them blank.
Oh.
All of us?
And Aicila, I will be writing one for you, and it will be they have seen you blank.
So wait, we all give one to you though about them.
No.
Okay, cool. We'll just do the same thing.
Okay.
Just me, right?
Just Jen.
Oh no, we should not have put Jen right there. Oh no.
It's too late now.
Wait, I have a question. Jonathan, I'm going to send you a question.
Also, really quick, I'm gonna reset up the host because I just checked my Twitch and it doesn't look like it's working. I checked it on like a browser that I don't normally use, so I'm gonna do that again.
The hard limits that we have set before as a group that we discussed that we would never include in games for the purpose of our own mental health do apply here.
Okay, thank you.
And we have all discussed those.
Yep.
I did not give you a lot to work
You
from.
gave me plenty to work with, Jen.
Oh
That will
no!
work.
Yeah, I lied. I was purposefully trying to give them hope.
Mikey, this is why I insisted that Jen would be sitting this right there.
Oh man!
He.
What can I say? I like being the villain. I'm rooting against us.
How the hell did Revenant sneak in here?
All right. Now you are going.
Revenant's not the villain. Zermos is. Sheesh.
You are going to each take the list that you were given, and you are going to put them in whatever order you want to, but the brink has to be on the bottom.
Sorry, I had to change my brink for you, Arden.
Okay.
I
no
was gonna
worries.
break a rule, so I have to redo it.
So I can do like virtue vice brink
Mm.
or vice virtue brink. I'll do that.
Don't forget, your moment is included in the list too.
Do we
I will
come up with the
follow
moment on
in.
our own?
The moment is the one you came up with on your own.
Okay.
Oh, and what? I mean, pray tell, would that moment be about? Because I totally wrote mine. I just want to hear what everyone else did, or what an example from you, GM, would be.
I will find hope in a quiet moment of contemplation.
So it's the thing that gives you hope.
Yeah, it's a thing that might give you hope. It could fail.
Do we send it to you? Do you need to know what it is?
I don't need to know what it is.
Okay.
But if you're going to use it later, you're going to have to tell everyone what it is.
Okay. So we can only use them in the order. Do we act with them as if they are happening, or do we just use them, quote unquote?
You can only use them in the order that you have them.
Okay.
All right, I got mine
That
set.
your brink can only be used if you used everything else.
Mm.
All right.
All right.
Double check this.
Yeah,
So-
can we double and triple check that everything's going? Because this does not make any sense to me. Oh,
That's what I was saying. If you have it on mobile, it's a lot easier to host it. If you have,
I mean, it says it's hosting. It's just, it looks like it's just hosting my face, and that doesn't make any sense.
Huh.
I don't know. There's
Try
9 people
again.
watching.
Go-
Hi,
Try
guys.
again. Host.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, y'all.
There we go.
If you need to schedule a consult, just let me know. Hours are 9 to They're a little flexible right now because it's hard to tell when 9 and 5 are due to lack of clocks and lack of sun, but I'm available.
Okay. So do we have our things figured out there?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm confused. Twitch is okay.
Twitch is
Actually, it looks like it's working when I go to the main page now. It's just
Okay.
the stream manager is confusing. Cynical in chat. Do you see everyone, not just me? Sorry, people.
No,
Friends.
it's fine.
I don't know what I'm
It's
doing.
Hey, my internet died. I think I've set the bar.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Someone in
Okay.
chat says it's working, so we're good now. I saw no one was in chat, and I was like, this has to not be working. Like, okay, we're good now.
Cool.
Yeah. So let me know when you're done arranging stacks.
Okay.
Oh, that's because
I'm
you
done.
went, did you go live on yours? Or-
Yes, I did.
That's
Yep.
why it's not working. You're not supposed to go live. You're just supposed to host us, and it posts this whole thing to yours.
No, but I did that, and it was saying offline. So I went online. And now it's working. So I'm just saying. I don't fucking know.
We'll be fine.
Mm.
It is what it is. Let the leaves fall where they
Those
may.
candles I
what's
lit
your-
at the
what's
start
your
are
thing? I'll
looking
check
very
it.
different from the other candles.
Oh my god, our candles are
TV/Arden of Eden.
our candles are
Okay.
burning away to nothing. We have to keep going.
Okay. Does everyone have their stacks arranged the way they want them?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And I told you that the last step there was inventorying supplies, and I tell you how that worked when we got to it.
Okay.
Whatever you have in your pockets right now is the supplies your character has.
Would I have my pockets?
Pockets.
But I don't have any pockets.
They're
Oh, Fuck,
Oh
dude.
my god!
This game is sexist.
Obviously.
I've got pockets, but they're really tiny, so there's nothing in them.
I got some insurance cards, picture of my dog, debit card, license,
Oh my
wallet.
god!
I took everything out. I took my pocket knife, which is sitting right next to me, out of my pocket so I can sit down and do this.
So I guess when it comes to the establishing truths phase, you guys better establish that you have some supplies on hand.
Yes.
Noted.
That would be a smart thing to do.
Thank you for the tip.
All right. So, as I said, you have whatever you have in your pockets.
Oh yeah.
So,
agree, Arden.
I'm going to light this last candle. And the game has officially started. So, there's an aspect of the game called the final recording. If we were playing at a table with each other, we would record it into a dictaphone or into a cell phone and then just play it at the end of the game. What I want you to do is I want you to, in character, write a message of hope to the rest of humanity. Something short, something simple. Something that you're going to say at the end of this as if it were recorded. Maybe, the last little outpost you guys are at, some old journalist is just recording everyone's last thoughts on the issue.
Does someone have the stream open somewhere? Getting a little bit of echo.
No.
I think so.
I don't hear anything.
Could
I don't
be
have it
sorted out.
running. I just checked it out because I wanted to see how it was going.
I'm good.
Okay,
All right.
I'm good too.
Okay.
Yeah, mine.
I'm not done, but I'm gonna keep writing as we go forward.
All right. Rags? Good. Okay. So, if any of these candles are darkened, I will not relight it.
Okay.
Don't make me laugh too hard because they are in front of me.
Can't guarantee that. We're pretty funny.
We are a funny bunch.
And
Now,
not just our looks.
we are going to enter our first scene, our first bit in the narrative. Did anybody put a moment on top of their stack?
No.
I did not.
Nope.
I did not.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Did anyone put a moment at the top of their stack?
No.
Rags,
Nope.
would anybody like to put their moment at the top of the stack? That is an opportunity to take control of the narration from me.
Who's gonna be brave? I'll do it. I'll put my moment to the top of the stack.
Way to low-key compliment yourself.
That's his virtue or her virtue.
Cleopatra Jones, Monroe. Damn it.
Remember your name.
So just as a little like aside here, what am I leading the group through this moment, or am I just describing what my moment is? I'm a little unclear of the direction. What's my direction, director? What's my motivation?
You're all currently at a bus station trying to find a bus that works.
It really doesn't go with my thing.
A bus
but-
station in rural Tennessee.
The
Yeah, I
moment is the good one too, right? Not
Mhm.
the bad one.
The moment's the good one.
Okay.
should have asked that first.
Yeah, you're right. Does anybody want to trade spots with me?
I'll trade spots with you. My moment's
Aicila, you
for
wanna take it?
preparation.
Yeah, I'll put.
Yeah.
I just switched it one thing, so I'll put it back. Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Guys,
Um,
sorry, one sec. Got somebody trying to come. I got somebody trying to call me from the office. I'm sorry. I didn't think to.
That's right. We can strategize, guys. He's distracted.
All right. It's not now. It's now.
It's our chance.
Blah, blah, blah.
I tried to say something. It just didn't happen.
Rhubarb,
But I
rhubarb,
burnt up all of our
rhubarb.
time.
So, are there a lot of buses here, or do we see?
Most of them are burnout wrecks now.
Max, our mechanic, do you want to help see if we can figure out which one is actually working? That we could maybe, or could you hotwire one?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I can hotwire one.
Welcome
it.
to your first conflict roll, Max.
Yes,
I will
let's
be
go.
rolling for
I
you.
forgot I was Max for a second.
You will get to roll 10, or I will get to roll 10 for you.
Okay.
You're at a table, I just did it for yourself. And you have to roll at least a 6. 6. Well, dang.
So I have to roll a 6 now?
There's not a 6 on there.
Oh
Can
no!
Max re-roll? Can we assist? Like, Max, I believe in
Let
you, so you
me
can roll again.
What happens? So,
No, he's not going there. I'm trying.
yep. So
It's okay if it fucked up. Like, it's fine. I might be a shitty mechanic for all you guys know. You just know I'm a
You
mechanic.
can use a trait to re-roll all dice that landed on 1. 2 dice landed on 1.
I would have to burn a trait already?
You will have to burn a trait if you want to re-roll.
Fuck. You know
Well,
what?
A bus would be nice.
One of my traits is I'm noble, so I guess maybe this is my moment to shine and to
Maybe you're just working really hard on this and trying to find a way to get this.
yeah.
Maybe you're having to cobble 2 buses together at this
I don't
point.
know why the fuck I'm trying to help these people, but I'm gonna do it.
Because you're noble.
There we go. All right, let's do it. Let's burn nobility. Alrighty, we're
Alright.
starting off strong.
Starting off strong.
Starting off strong. 1 sec.
You're welcome. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna invest in you. I promise.
Oh,
I
there
appreciate it.
goes. It's on fire.
All right.
You get a 6.
Congratulations. You have a 6.
Nice.
Congrats.
I feel like I burned a few fingers in the process, but like we're good, you know.
Yay!
All right.
So can we can start it?
So let's start.
So
The-
if I achieve my moment, do I tell you?
You have to tell me what your moment is if you're going to try to achieve it. But a conflict was just done, so I have to do this.
Okay.
These things are true. The world is dark. Aicila, tell us something true about the world.
I have several sandwiches with me
Okay.
and water.
You have rations. Arden,
Enough to share.
something about the world.
Okay, well, I'm guessing since we're starting trying to hotwire a bus, my original idea doesn't sound like it fits anymore. So I'm gonna say,
Well, we can skip around with scenes, so there can be time skips within here.
okay, I was gonna say we have a base at my shop where perhaps like supplies for vehicle stuff exist.
Okay, you guys have a base. Maybe you were making your way there.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys were making your way to the base.
Yes.
Mikey, what is something true about the world?
Now, sure, you know I never leave home without being prepared, so I have a little carry-on rolling duffel bag full of all of the sharpest knives and pots and pans you could ever hope to see this side of the Mason-Dixon and this side of the Mississippi.
Okay.
It's pink.
Rags, something true.
The bus has an extensive first aid kit.
Wonderful.
Nice. Like that.
All right, Jen, something true.
We are not alone.
trying to screw everyone over.
Yeah.
I want this to be fun.
wait, we're
We're
not
step
alone in general.
one.
You
We are not alone.
guys are making this easy. We have a base now. We have supplies. We have
We're
knives.
destined to die. We're
And we don't, I have no idea what's
Arden
like,
already had to burn a tree. I mean,
Then I
Max, we're gonna
promise
drink.
you,
yeah, I don't even, okay, sorry.
don't help Jonathan.
I
He's
promise
going to
you.
kill us.
I will not make it easy on you.
Well, Jonathan could
cannot
be
be
nice
harmed with knives.
and Jonathan could be nice and take my suggestion for the world, and maybe there's help for us. Maybe the military survive.
That's not what this phase is about. That's not what this phase is about. We're establishing truths. So they cannot be harmed with knives.
Oh man.
Jen, see what we're saying?
Aicila, you have another truth.
I get another truth.
You get as many as there are candles.
Ooh. I found a shotgun under the bus driver's seat with a ton of shotgun shells. A
How
ton of
many?
20.
1,000.
I heard 20. All right, Arden.
Wait, this is a truth general, or do I get to make a truth about them, or only you get to do that?
You can make whatever's true about the world you want to.
Okay, they're really slow.
They are slow. That will make them more terrifying in the end.
Oh no.
Evil.
Mikey, one
Um,
truth.
Cleopatra's restaurant is not far away and it's full of food.
You have food at the restaurant.
I'm an adult. I still can't spell restaurant.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It took me a
6,
minute.
8, 9, 10. So
And
we get one
last-
more.
Last
Um,
one.
It's starting to rain.
Mm.
All right. So, you guys find yourselves pulling the bus back into Max's workshop.
Can I try to get my moment?
What's your moment?
I'll have hope when I can listen to music in a vehicle.
Turn on the radio.
That's what, yeah. So I'm just on the radio.
Conflict roll.
Okay.
10d6. You succeed, and you lose one die for the rest of
lose-
the scene.
I lose a die?
You lose a die for the rest of the scene. You all lose a die for the rest of the scene.
Why?
And replenish when the scene's over because it landed on a 1.
Fair.
Jeez.
You get to narrate what happens with finding this song and finding this moment. And burn this moment for you.
That's great. So my moment's gone now. Don't I get a hope die?
gone
because Don't I get
And
a hope
now
die?
you get a hope die.
Love it. Well, the radio comes on, and it was totally shocking because I wasn't expecting it. And I hear that old song, "We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're
Let's start
not."
making
Everybody
more
starts
sense
singing
here.
along with me, and they're like, we have this moment of connection, and we're super excited, and we're heading over to Max's, and it makes us all feel super lucky, so that we get extra dice.
You get the hope die.
Damn it!
All
That's
right.
right.
Suge, you know I love Quiet Riot.
Song. Every time we
Oh.
sing that song, we feel infused with invigoration.
Yeah, it's not D&D. You don't get to talk me into giving you advantage.
I can try. I can fail over and over again, but don't forget, I'm an investment banker. I'm used to rejection. It doesn't stop me.
Yep.
We're not gonna
Okay.
take it. No, we're gonna take it. Max, your place is awesome. Thank you for giving us a home base.
You know, I'm it wasn't mine, but everyone got murdered when they showed up. So I was like, I might as well set up shop here. This is pretty lit.
That seems smart. Is there like a fridge with beer or something?
There's not a fridge, but I think the manager in his office used to hold like a few handles of liquor in one of the bottom drawers.
Excuse me, Suge, and I'm on my way over to that liquor. I need a drink.
Is there any news or anything? Speaking
Yeah.
of like that, is there like a CB radio or something we could try and like listen to the other holdouts?
Do you want to try to find a CB radio?
Well, since it's Max's place, I was wondering if she'd
Do
know
you
where.
want to try to find a CB radio in Max's place?
Oh.
Yes.
Because we haven't established that as a truth.
It's up to you guys.
I mean, it's a mechanic shop. I feel like there's gonna be something somewhere, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Who's rolling for it?
I can.
Come on, hold
Is
tight.
there an advantage to who rolls?
There might be.
Okay, Max, Mikey,
Sure.
Cleopatra?
Sure.
I don't know.
I'll
Max-
roll.
Max is the one.
I don't
rolling.
have to re-roll though if I don't want to, right? I don't have to
You
burn
have
it.
to if you don't want to.
Okay,
You
yeah,
can
then I'll
flip
roll.
the
Go for
results.
it. Yeah, fuck it, yeah.
You do have a 6. So
Yes.
you succeed at finding a CB radio,
Okay, good.
and you lose 2
Oh.
dice. Unless you want to burn a trait to re-roll the ones.
Nope, it's good. We got the radio. That's what we were looking for. Let's keep rolling.
Okay. You have 7 dice.
All right, turn the radio on. Let's see if we can pick up anything from
And
anyone else.
I have 3. Okay, you got more 6s than me still, or rather the same amount. So we'll allow you to have control of the narration.
Okay.
How does this go for Max?
All right, so I think so she picks up the radio, right? She starts fiddling around. Maybe there's like there's one channel that just plays like cover music of like old Beatles songs, but like, you know, that's not really what we're looking for. We're trying to find other people, I think. And maybe I click in on a man's voice. He sounds like an old man, but he doesn't sound like he's hurt. Like he sounds like he's doing okay. You know, like maybe he's also got a base somewhere and he's setting up. But we don't know anything about him. He's just cluing in on like if anyone's out there. So we say hello, good sir.
All right.
How detailed do I go with this narration? Like I don't know how far.
Can we
you want
play?
me to
Can
take
we?
it.
Can we play along with, or do we have to wait until it's done? Like I'm just mechanics wise, I'm a little confused.
Yeah.
Arden, would you allow him to jump in there?
Can I play?
Yeah, Cleo. Yeah, Cleo.
Girl, is that Lawrence? Don't listen to him. You know he crazy. Don't listen to Lawrence about nothing. Turn the
Wait,
channel.
You know Lawrence? No, if you know him, this
No,
could be an advantage
No,
for us.
we don't want to know Lawrence. Trust me. Lawrence can do what he
But if
likes.
it's the them? Wait. First of all, who the fuck is Lawrence? Second of all, what if it's the them? This could be like,
Hey,
what if they're thinking, man?
you
What if
know-
they're fucking thinking? What if they're learning? What if they're using their fucking radios? man?
William's right. What's wrong with this guy? Is he really worse than them? Like,
Yo,
what are
if
we
he's-
supposed to do?
Now
If
y'all
he's
not
out there on his own, though.
There's a reason why him is by himself. You know how some people can't go next to the playground? Yeah, that's what Lawrence is. We're not going to go mess with Lawrence. Let him stay out there by himself. He fine.
Okay, well, I mean, if he's the pedo and he's by himself, he's not them, then he probably won't be of any help to us. So.
Yeah, he's very useless. We don't need to bother with him. Keep scrolling, honey. Keep scrolling, Suge.
All right. We'll keep going through. Maybe we pick up on like a military signal, right? They're dropping some military codes and shit. That's how we know they're like oafish, right? And then
Right.
on the other end, we hear screaming and squelching, and that's where it cuts out.
Ooh, maybe go back. Maybe the military people can help us. Librarian man, don't you know some codes or some numbers, some channels? Don't you know some stuff?
If you, was that the same channel? The noise and the like the screaming and the squelching and the military codes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly how much any code could help us at this point. Any kind of grabs the mic from Max, and he's like, Mayday, Mayday,
Oh, that's good.
can
Now-
anyone hear me?
We roll a conflict roll.
Oh, see, that's a good thing he said. Mayday is a good idea.
All right. You have 1 6.
Nice.
It does mean there's a success. Let's see if you have narration rights. I have narration rights.
No.
It's not as bad.
Civilian, you are not authorized to use this channel. Cease and desist.
Fucking military.
We're requesting emergency
Fucking
aid.
apocalypse, man.
Yeah, what is it? Who
There's
cares about
no
authorization?
aid given. Cease and desist.
Hold on, give me that microphone right now. And I snatch it out of
How
his
are you
hand.
so calm?
I snatch it out of his hand. Now you listen here, you little turkey neck goblin creature. You gonna give us some damn aid. There's gonna be some consequences and repercussions up here on your ass. You hear me now? You hear me now? Turn me up in the headphones.
Guys, I'm serious. It's the them. I know it's the them. That's not the military on the phone.
Mikey, you got a conflict roll.
I
Yeah, do that. Roll that.
You have rolled 2 6s, which does mean a success. You have rolled no 1s, which means I don't take any. And you have narration rights. So you have succeeded in requesting help, and you have narration rights.
Now you get your greasy ears close to this goddamn speaker, because I want you to hear every syllable coming out of my mouth. You listening to me? Damn it, boy, answer a question when it's asked.
You have narration rights.
I know, you're gonna
I
play
don't
with,
narrate a thing.
but you gotta do the guy. Other guy.
You
No.
can do the guy. You get
No,
to
I
sit with
don't-
the
I don't
guys.
do
You
the
get to
guy.
put words in his mouth.
No,
Like,
you
he
get
has
to
to
put
help
words in the guy's mouth. What's the guy saying?
Oh, okay, I got you.
okay.
I misunderstood. Okay. Can I was trying to lean into, sorry, this is kind of game breaking, but I have my little card here and I want to do my vice things because that's why I was doing that, to burn it, but I don't have to burn it now.
You don't have to burn it.
Oh, well shit. Well, I still got that. What
I'll
you're,
let you burn it anyway if you want to, but you wouldn't get any advantage for it.
yeah, okay. Well, never mind. I'll keep it then.
You burn all of them, you die.
Well, maybe I won't do that then. I'll wait to do that. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go get your commander and you're gonna get him on this damn walkie-talkie, this CB radio, and you and him and me are gonna have a conversation. So he goes and gets a superior, and this is Corporal Johnson. Why am I being called? Are you a civilian? Hell yeah, I'm a civilian on this damn channel, and I need some help. So what I need you to do is grab the biggest Humvee you got, fill it full of supplies, and you come meet me over here at and then I give the address to.
Whoa! Give me the address.
Can I stop him before he gives the address? Can I turn it off or something?
Okay, I want help, right? But we also heard screaming and squelching, so maybe we don't give them our location.
The address,
already.
address across.
Before he
the
gives the address, can I stop? Can I stop him? Can I do a conflict roll and turn off the
Need
CB
one
radio?
narration rights.
Okay, maybe. Okay, fine. I see that y'all have bristled at me saying, I will give you an address to drop off said Humvee. So you're going to need to bring 2 Humvees. One to drive out full of stuff for us, and then the other one to take you and your turkey neck behind back to your base. Are we clear?
He's gonna say yes because you're in charge.
Yes. we will meet you here and drop off the supplies. And good luck to you on your survival. Over and
All
out.
right.
Bug eye.
Okay. Nicely done, Cleo. I think. Wait, can we just keep rolling with the story, or like?
You can keep rolling with the story. None of
Okay.
the candles have gone out naturally yet. You haven't failed any conflict rolls. I can't change the scene until one of those things happens.
Okay. So I think maybe we should have a plan because we still don't know if this is them or if this is actually the military. So maybe we should do we have a plan? Do any of you have weapons or some shit? I don't know what to do in this situation.
Is there maybe a gun safe here in the mechanics place? I bet we could find one.
We can definitely look. I mean, Not to down on the story, but I don't know how much mechanics don't usually keep a stock of weapons in there.
Wait,
Why wouldn't they? They like engines. Everyone who likes cars likes guns. I've learned that because you always go to gun show and you see cars.
Wait,
you go to
but-
car shows and you see guns.
That's true.
You've got gasoline, you've got a couple of bottles of liquor. Obviously, you've got greasy rags.
Yeah, we can make Molotov.
Did anybody who work here smokes? Is there a lighter or a blowtorch?
Oh, of course.
All right.
Definitely.
So you guys are making Molotov cocktails.
Yes.
Yes.
So who wants to roll for that?
I think Rags should. It was his idea.
I'll roll for it.
All right. You have 2 6s.
Nice.
I also have 2 6s, and I will go with a house rule. I have to beat your roll to have narration rights. So you get narration rights, and you are victorious in creating Molotov cocktails.
Nice.
How many do we have?
Let's go.
All right.
Keep it
So
reasonable. Keep it short.
yep. So we are able to grab the couple of bottles of liquor that Max talked about. There are also a couple of gas cans that have
Wait,
a reasonable.
He gets one last swig out of the bottle before you take it.
Good job, Cleo.
All right, Miss Cleo. And we're in fact able to, put together 2 small Molotov cocktails with the 2 bottles of liquor that we had, as well as 3 gas cans that we're able to shove Rags down into that we're pretty sure will work. They'll just take a little bit longer to burn, but they'll also blast pretty a lot bigger. So we've got 5 altogether, basically 5 improvised explosive devices that we just need to be able to light with. There are a couple of welding torches that are there that you guys use for body work. And one of the guys that worked with you at the garage was a smoker and left his cigarette pack sitting on the shelf, and it has a lighter inside. So we've got 3 sources of fire and 5 explosives.
Good.
Yeah. All right. So Cleo, where did you tell them to meet us?
Well, naturally, I didn't tell them our exact location. It was just a bit up the road, in a very open spot, so they can just dump it off and then we can come pick it up.
Guys, trust me, it's the them. It's gotta be the them.
Why do you think it's the them? What do you know that we
Because
don't?
That was weird, right? First, it was just a normal broadcast. Then, a bunch of screaming, a bunch of squelching. Sounded a lot like someone's pancreas getting stepped on. Okay, and then
How do
what?
you know that?
All that
How
stops.
do you know
All
what pancreas
that
sounds
stops.
like?
How does a pancreas sound
Okay, I
different
grew
than
up on a
spleen?
farm. Okay, you know what? Not everyone gets your
weird.
city slicker lifestyle. Okay, not everyone gets to grow up with a good education. I had to work my entire life to go to art school just to get a shitty degree in art critic.
Art school? You don't know nothing about no pancreas going to art school. Hush your mouth. You over here worried about nothing. We about to get this.
No, I know about the
whole
pancreas.
Humvee.
Okay. Oh my fucking god! When you slaughter animals, you have to sometimes take out the pancreas, and then you step on it and it squishes. Okay,
No one does
this is
that.
beyond the point. It's the them. You gotta believe me.
You
It's
know,
the them.
I-
It's the them. We all hear a bunch
What
of
did the them look
crazy
like?
shit on the radio, and then
Well,
then
no.
someone comes back on the radio just to say, "Oh, everything's fine. You're not supposed to be using this." What the fuck is that shit? It's a public channel. It's not like we have
Well, how about
an ability to get.
have you considered that maybe they was fighting them and then that they won? So obviously they have a military base. Maybe they were able to defend themselves from the they, and that's why they are in a position to give us these supplies now.
Okay.
So they won in
here's-
5 seconds.
I agree with William. I think this is the them, but also maybe this could work out to our advantage if they're gonna bring themselves out into the open at that location. Maybe we can learn some more about them and learn where they're at or something. I don't know. Right now we're just living with no solutions to this problem. We have to figure something out, right? So we have explosives. We have a way to retaliate if things go bad. Let's just show up at the
So we take
location.
bus? so that we can like easily have like a getaway situation? Can we fill it with gas?
What if we use it as a distraction? What if, well, I'm just saying I can drive the bus in and everyone can sort of stay back a little bit. And if they come, then, cover me as I run out.
I mean, I don't know exactly how you expected me to cover you, Suge. You're gonna be in a school bus 5 million feet away from me, and all I got is
Maybe
one
it's a regular
shotgun between the
bus.
4 of us. 5 of
Isn't
us.
it a regular bus, like a normal bus?
Yeah, is it the bus
You guys
depot?
got
Was like,
narration rights at this point.
I think it was a
Yeah, I thought it was
Greyhound.
like a
If
bus
we didn't
depot.
establish that it was a normal bus, it can be a school bus.
I thought it was a Greyhound bus, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I was thinking.
I was thinking a
first too,
prison
but-
bus.
Does it have like a roof rack? I could ride on the roof rack with a shotgun, but like face down, so I can
Yeah,
like
stay low.
go like.
Oh, okay. Now here's
Is
what
that
we
what
do.
you guys are doing?
Here's what we do.
What?
You can drive the bus right up there. When they come up to you, just don't open the door, and then they
Well, how
can't
is he gonna
get
get
in.
the shot?
Also, they're slow. So if we have the bus, I'll volunteer to be on the ground. Someone's got to come with me, but we can like drop Molotovs or whatever to like give us some room so they can't push through unless they're
Mhm.
immune to fire. I don't fucking know with these things anymore, and that'll give us some
Definitely not
time
immune
to
to
drive
fire.
away.
That's
Well,
what I know.
I think whatever we do, we need to do together. All of us need to be in that bus or not in that bus together. All together, wherever we do.
All right. I mean, okay. All right,
Well-
fine. We die together. We live together, I guess.
No.
Sure.
I'm gonna
To be
ride on the
clear-
top, so I can provide cover fire.
You guys are taking the bus up to the rendezvous point.
Mhm.
You are. Let's see now. Sarah is riding. The investment banker is riding up top with shotgun.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll do anything for a client.
Yeah, and David will grab a tire iron off the wall as he walks out.
You
Yeah,
have
I was gonna
rolled
grab a monkey wrench off the wall. Like,
A6.
Make
And
that
no
2
ones.
monkey wrenches.
And I did not roll any 6s. So, Aicila,
nice.
you have narration rights and you have succeeded for meeting at the rendezvous point. What happens?
So Rags. I mean, I apologize, not Rags. William.
David.
David. Sorry, I lost that. I gotta put that up.
Okay.
David, you're driving, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna drive.
And then Max was gonna be there to go out with you.
I'll be
And then Cleopatra and William, what were your intentions?
I will
Besides-
be. I'm gonna sit in the bus right behind the driver with my monkey wrench and frying pan of choice. So I understand that my knives will not work on them, but I think a blunt wound to the forehead will definitely do some damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
It's at
That's-
least distracting. And then William, what is your intention?
William is like kind of a coward, but he's trying to be brave right now. But he's like cowering behind Max, ready to go out.
Okay. All right. So we pull up, and David is, I would say, like pretty savvy with his driving. So he's like watching to see if it looks like there's a trap, and it's an open space that Cleopatra suggested, so we could see pretty far. And I would say the Humvees are not there yet, so we get to scope out where we want to be prepared to wait for them. So if there's like any kind of cover, like a set of trees or something that we can kind of pull in so we can watch for the Humvees to come up, that's what we're going to do.
Why don't we just take some of these brushes and put them around this bus? It doesn't really look like it would be running anyway, and we'll just make it look like an abandoned bus.
Okay,
That's a good idea.
That's a very good idea.
let's do that. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll
She
I'm
breaks
gonna
the
stay
window.
I'm gonna stay up top, but maybe put some brush around me, and we're all gonna be really still and quiet and wait for the Humvees to come up, and we're gonna hear them before they get there, so we can settle down if we need to. And then when they pull up, they actually came with only one, so we know that they're of nefarious intent,
Ooh, shit.
because William was maybe not wrong that they were somehow not trustable. So do you want to like do anything to attack them, or do you want to wait until they get out and try to fake us out or something?
I feel like we should wait till they get out.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like at this point, if we move, we are making ourselves look suspicious. Like, if they are military, they'll probably shoot us. If they're like, I don't know, if they're them. I mean,
Well, I
if
think
they're
we're
in a
using,
car.
like, camouflage. I mean, Cleopatra came up with a good idea, so
I'm just
Yeah.
If there's only one Humvee
yeah.
and they're not walking home, we probably shouldn't approach the car.
But should we start shooting at them when they get out?
Let's wait and observe.
Yeah, I want to see what they do first.
All right.
All right. So you guys are disguising the bus to make it look like it's run down and hiding in it and just viewing it from across the road.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds like a conflict roll to me.
Well, I don't think it's in conflict. We all agree.
Huh.
I think we're on the same page.
You have a singular 6 and no 1s.
Right.
Bad roll. Bad roll.
Come on, come on.
Suck it up. Suck it up.
And I have no 6s.
Oh my god.
In your
Here.
face.
Who was taking point on disguising the bus and waiting?
Cleopatra suggested it.
Yes.
Cleopatra taking point on that?
Mhm.
Yes.
Cleopatra has narration rights and has succeeded. How does the vehicle exchange go down? Or the vehicle bullying into getting one?
To a dozen bakers, half whatever the thing is, 6, half dozen, whatever. Look, y'all, I'm about tired of waiting in this damn bus. This is not as comfortable as I thought it was going to be. Sarah, what say you and me go take a stroll out to that there Humvee and we get what is ours, which was promised to us? Are you coming with me, girl?
So you want me to come down with you to go to the bus?
Yeah, we're gonna go get our bus. This is
Okay.
our bus.
All right. Does someone want to come up to the top of the bus, or the?
Should we just?
Or
Y'all
should I-
want
Trade.
to
You wanna
make a
trade
group,
spots with me?
group trip? Y'all want to come all with me? We can all go down
I
there.
think we should have someone like watching in case they do something to like hurt them.
I'll trade spots with you. I'll watch. I don't trust these people yet.
Do
I'll
you
watch.
want the shotgun?
Art critic,
Yep.
art critic, man, you look real fast on your feet. Why don't
Here,
you come
you
on
can
down
take my
here?
wrench. Take my
I'll have
wrench
the wrench.
and the Molotov, and I'll watch with the gun from the top.
I'll give you the gun, and here are the shells.
Mhm.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, Twitchy in the back, come on down here. You're gonna come with me. I need somebody fast on their feet. You know how to drive, don't you? Yeah, William Dubois, who is muted.
Testing.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
He
I'm
probably
sorry, what
decided
was your
to plug in
question?
with
I
the-
was caught completely off guard. What?
William Dubois had his earbuds for his Apple iPod Shuffle just in there.
We're gonna go out there and get our vehicle. Are you coming with us?
Well, I mean, I would, but I'm just like the best at, standing here and keeping an eye on what's going on, right? I'm the absolute best at it. I think honestly you guys have this covered.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
That's
Suge.
weird.
I'm so sorry, Suge. You took that as a question. Get your ass off this goddamn bus with me. We're going over there right now. Come on.
Have fun, William.
She has narration rights.
So the three of us are going to approach from the blind spot of the Humvee, and we got our people covering us. David's got the bus running. He's got his key on the ignition, ready to light that fire and pick us up if he needs to. And we're gonna walk over and look through the Humvee glass, which is thick. It's like bulletproof or whatever. So we kind of peek around, and then I'm gonna do a little with my long nails on the glass, like, "Hey, boy."
I'm gonna stand next to you in case they come out, and I have the wrench like ready but not obvious.
So I'm gonna take.
I am not close to you guys at all.
I'm very suspicious of you, William.
Twitchy, get up here, Twitchy. Ain't nobody got time for you to be scared of everything. Come on.
No, I think
Cleopatra has
you
narration.
want someone with your muscles like standing in the back, right? The strong people in the back.
Now, Cleopatra is a thick Southern woman. She ain't gonna ask you twice. It's been asked. You're now up here, and now that I have narration, you're up here. She's a thing to be respected and feared.
I'm scared of when William has narration rights. Continue.
Right.
So we tap on the glass, and they can't really roll the windows down in Humvees. So I will say, what did I say his name? Johnson.
Yeah.
I forgot what his name was.
Corporal Johnson.
So Corporal Johnson slides out of the Humvee. Madam, these are the supplies and all that we could spare over at our base. This is all we could spare for you, and here is the vehicle. We did not bring a second Humvee because we didn't know.
We saw that.
Yeah, we didn't know if you were serious about actually needing us to have our own transportation home. It's 4 miles back to base. If there was like any way you guys could drop us off, or now hold on a minute, Corporal. Corporal, first of all, who's with you? Who is that? I don't know him. Him and you can get out of our Humvee. Thank you very much. Y'all wait right here. Where's the keys? And he hands me the keys. Thank you very much. Now that the transfer of goods has been established, we will decide whether or not you should be getting a ride back to your place. I told you to bring 2 because you needed 2 because you ain't getting this one. This one's staying right here with us. Let me confer with my compatriots for just 1 second. They need a lift back to their base. Do y'all think we should give them a lift?
It's only 4 miles in the military. They hike way further than that. They can handle it.
That's what I was thinking. Mr. Twitchy Pants back there, what you think?
Well, I still don't really trust these guys. They might be them. So, yeah, fuck them.
Counter argument, counter proposal. How about you 2 young men with your strapping, thick arms that I have just now noticed? Why don't y'all stay with us? We will give you a ride back to the base, but not right now. We'll take you back.
Or, you know what? I
bit
could
later.
give them a ride and talk to them about how they want to invest in their future. Like, that's an option. Because I haven't talked to anybody in a while about making good plans for forward thinking.
You poor thing. Poor thing. She loves it though. It's in her. The spirit of
I mean, we're in the military, so now you're coming with
fiduciary.
risk. We could go for an aggressive portfolio if you want. It's just kind of we really have a lot of options here.
She is just the fiduciary spirit that everybody needs.
A lot of people aren't thinking about this right now. It's a great time. Buy-in is low. It's really low.
So how about this? We're gonna take you young lads with us. Are y'all okay with that?
I'm not okay with that.
Yeah. No.
Well,
Wait, are you bringing them on the? But I can't ask that question. I'm too far away. Anyway, continue.
I could sit behind them in the Humvee. We're ready to hit them if they do the wrong thing, and they could drive back. And we could talk about their future and their investment portfolio.
You see this right here, baby? This here is all me. They're not getting these back. Not on their life. These are our keys.
That's fair.
So how about this, gentlemen? You get the hoofing it, and we'll keep an eye out for you. Next time, bring 2 Humvees.
But okay, I would.
No, this is what everybody is saying. Everybody is telling me that we should let these young men who were nice enough to bring us something, let them just venture out on their own. They should have brought 2. Like, is this
Do you
what we're saying?
disagree, Cleopatra? I mean, I don't really know.
I'm
saying
saying,
if
I
they're
think
interested
it would.
in talking to me about their future, I could take them back.
Can I? I want to do
I
something.
want to. I will wave over that everything's good.
Cleopatra has narration rights.
I will say that everything looks safe enough, and we do like the, and we kind of like do the all good signal and bring everybody over.
I'm gonna slide down off the top with my gun pointed at them, and I'm gonna tell you 3 to step away and to tell them to step away because I will shoot them if they try to come back with us.
hold on, Suge. They already done gave me the car keys. You don't have to shoot them. Unless you want to.
I'm not giving them location to my fucking home base place. Are you kidding me? If we bring them back, they're gonna know where we live.
They
No, I was gonna
seem-
take them home to their place, but just so I could talk to them about how to make better choices.
Oh Lord.
You're gonna get
So-
into a car with people who could be the them? What's wrong with you?
Well,
I
they
mean-
seem like good guys.
Yeah,
Dude.
honestly, Max is the only one who makes any fucking
Right.
sense around here, like at all times.
Yep, David's gonna run up carrying the first aid kit from the bus and be like, "Hey, we have a Humvee. Is that what I understand is going on?"
I don't know that
Okay.
is the them in the business of just giving us Humvees for free. I don't think so. I think these guys are legit
Well,
because they
hey,
actually showed
Why
up
would
with
they
a
only
Humvee.
bring one?
And
Oh,
he
but why would
dangles
they
the
only bring
keys.
one?
Are they
He
slow?
dangles the
Do they
keys
seem
to the
slow?
bus.
Mikey,
and
can they
says,
run? Because if they can run, then maybe they aren't the them.
Hey, you know what?
True.
You know what? You two,
Prove it.
you two on the line, and I point to like the yellow line in the middle of the street. All right, I need you to run back and forth across the street as fast as you can 10 times, and we're gonna watch and we're gonna count, and based on your results, that will determine whether or not we're going to find other alternatives to driving you back to your base. Ready? Begin. And they run back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. They seem to be fine. They seem to be normal men who have now just been threatened with a shotgun and are running back and forth on an obstacle course in full battle gear. And they're running like normal people, but it's very hard to do agility training in combat boots. But they seem to be running like men.
But they're not slow.
They're
They're
not.
not slow.
All
They're
right.
fast. They're faster than
Fine.
Cleopatra. That is for sure.
Wait, can I ask? Let's compromise here.
Okay.
If you don't want to risk your behinds fucking driving them back, can we take the supplies out of the Humvee, put them in our bus, and then we can meet at an undisclosed location to pick you up later or something? I don't know. This seems sketchy. I don't know if I'm.
Well,
I
I mean,
question for everyone.
yeah.
Once we have these supplies, what exactly do you propose we do?
I mean,
Valid
my
question.
restaurant is not far from here if we want to travel, and I think by increasing the amount of vehicles that we have, it is only good for us. Everything works
True.
out that way.
Can we ask these men? You're in the military. What the fuck's going on? Why? What is happening? Do you know anything about them?
Miss,
Like-
what is your level of security clearance?
I've got a shotgun. You were sitting here unarmed. My
Yes, you got
security
shotgun.
clearance is your fucking life.
Well,
Yeah,
that's. I mean, if I'm ever captured, like before the this times, if I was ever captured and someone asked me for military secrets, you know they trained me to never break.
I'd like to enact my moment.
It's a moment.
Okay,
I
that's
find
not
hope
normal
in-
to do unless there's a role in play. Why are you wanting to enact your moment right now?
Because I don't think I'll ever. Well, no. Okay, so I could save this, but I just want the hope dice, and this is the fastest and easiest way to get it.
And you feel like your moment can play here?
Yeah.
All right, let me see something. Okay.
I can just save it. If
Okay, you can just live your moment if you want to, and we'll roll all the dice, and we'll say this is a new conflict. What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm observing heroism, so I'm gonna be backing up Max. Like, yeah, you guys are fucked now, them, okay? Or maybe military police. I don't even fucking care, man. It's the apocalypse. You better start respecting Max, because Max has all the power, okay? That's Max's clearance. And my moment is observing heroism, and I'm finding this quite heroic because this is either the them or the military. And Max is holding a shotgun to them.
I
Which is
have
pretty
a
heroic.
roll for you.
For it.
What do we get?
That was the first failed roll.
Oh,
Oh
No, it was the second failed roll because the first failed roll we had to do a trait thing.
You did the trait thing and made it not a failed roll. This is
Right.
the first
Can
failed
I
roll.
can I burn something
So
to help? Or no? Can I burn a trait to
It's Jen's
save
moment.
to save the moment?
It's Jen's moment.
No, I
Jen
don't
is the only
think it-
one who can burn thanks to reroll ones. There are 2 ones. Do you want to risk it or do you want to fail at this?
I'll fail it.
Okay.
Shit, it's gonna get dark soon.
Do I keep my moment if I fail it, or do I have to burn something?
You're losing the moment whether or not you're losing the moment.
Yeah, so then
You're
I
not
don't
going to get a
want
hit dice.
Oh no, the flames! The flames!
It's so sad.
And this means this scene ends, and it ends on failure. And I'll tell you how it ends.
Again.
Corporal Johnson's face splits open into a terrifying sucker straw formation and lurches towards you.
Can I shoot his face?
So, that's the end of the scene.
I disapprove.
So, you now have 9 dice. These things are true. The world is dark.
Huh.
Aicila, name another truth.
There were 2. There was Corporal Johnson. What was the other guy with him? And he didn't turn into a sucker face.
We didn't give a name to him.
Okay.
Truths, please.
Yeah, I had a think one. See, we are totally able to get away from Corporal Johnson and his buddy.
You guys got away from Corporal Johnson.
With the Humvee.
I will allow you one truth.
That was
You
like
got away-
it's a compound truth. It's like a
got
compound sentence.
away from him. If somebody else wants to mention the Humvee.
Yeah, actually, no, I was gonna say we get away, and in the Humvee we find like
Are you taking the Humvee?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the
There.
truth.
That's your truth.
Okay, next truth.
We find that the Humvee is completely filled with armaments. Like there are many nature of guns and pistols and grenades, all of these things. It has been filled to the teeth with armaments.
All right.
I'm mad.
The radio in the Humvee is picking up a signal.
Nice.
Yes. I want to know what it says.
I had made sure to drive the bus back with the Humvee.
All right. Go throw the bus back.
Excuse me.
But also, I just want to know, we got away from those 2. We didn't kill them, so
No. We don't
they
know how to
could
kill them.
they could know where we live now, which is not
Ooh,
good.
That's not a truth that you're even going to suggest. Stop talking.
That's not true. They don't know where we're at because we never met
All
them
right.
where we were at.
How would you know?
This is the truth establishing phase.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Anyone.
Do I get to do another one, or are you doing one?
I'm doing one.
I don't like.
Anyone can be them.
I don't like that.
Mm-mm. Now we know that Williams won for sure. Oh wait, this is truth establishing time. I didn't say that. That's not what I
Sorry,
said.
do you want to say that?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys have 2 more truth. I'm sorry, 1 more truth, and then it's the standard truth.
Okay. We are aware of where there's a holdout of people fighting them, and we can reach them on the radio.
That's the signal you got on the radio. Okay. Nope. There's one last truth
Oh,
that you all have to say as a group.
And it is dark.
we
And we are alive.
We are alive.
We're alive.
yeah.
All right.
Oh.
So, what's the group trying to do from here? you managed to make it safely back to your headquarters if that's what you want.
Okay. I think we need to figure out like what the fuck's happening. Like we either need to call this community that we've identified and figure out if they're friendly and whatever, or gosh, I don't know.
Yeah, David would definitely be trying to contact the people that he heard over the signal in the radio.
All right.
Very
you contact
diplomatic.
People over the radio. That's David doing it, right?
That's David doing it.
666 646. I can't
Wow.
possibly beat that, so I won't bother rolling. And you didn't lose any dice.
Nice.
Awesome.
You have narration rights, and you have you win. You win getting a hold of them.
I have a question. Like a general mechanics question. So if you rolled and you got ones, is that like super bad for you then, or is it just you're just looking for?
Nope.
I don't know whose
It's only
sound
bad for
is
you guys.
crazy, but someone's sound is crazy.
Is it me?
Alright.
I can turn off and see.
Yeah, it's you, honey. I don't know if you're scooting your laptop or something, but something is. Okay.
The,
so
the,
I was-
the folks upstairs are making noise. Sorry, guys.
okay.
No worries.
But I was wondering, like, so, like, it's like, even though it's a guaranteed hit, you make people roll anyway because they might nat one it. Is there like, if you get a 1, does that do something that helps us, or no? It just
The
all-
ones on my end don't help you.
Damn. All right.
All right. So David is sort of half sitting in the Humvee while it's pulled into the garage, and he's dialing in the radio because he heard a voice as he was flipping through it. And he dials in, and he hears several background voices. It's sort of hard to make out what's going on, but he hears a woman specifically calling out repeatedly, "Is there anyone out there? Is there anyone out there? Can you hear me? Is there anyone out there?" And so, he'll say, "Yeah, hi. This is David. Who is this?" And she will explain to us that the military base had a refugee camp going, but the them came, and only a few of them were able to escape in one of the military vehicles, and they have at this point set up what they think what is a temporary camp just outside of the city, but they're not really sure where to go from there. So he'll sort of relay that information to everybody as he's hearing it. It sounds like it's a mix of adults and children, and that they are half stranded and half fortified somewhere just outside the city limits.
And
Um,
the puppy says, "Fuck them."
So what do we do? Do we ask them where they are? Where can we find them?
Are you allowing us to play with you during your narration time?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Is that like
Yeah.
a universal rule? Like you get control, but we can kind of like interject and like you can tell us no if you
If
don't
the
like
person
it.
in control of the narration
Yeah.
allows it, it's allowed.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so at this point, David turns to the rest of the group looking for feedback. What do we do?
How far away is it, Shug?
Just outside of the city, so 15 miles or so.
And how's the Humvee looking on
Maybe
gas?
10.
Because them Humvees only get about 7 miles per gallon. I mean, if we drive all the way out there and then drive all the way back, that's damn near a quarter tank. And we got all
This
this.
is one of the new hybrid Humvees. It gets 25 miles to the gallon.
No.
We're in a
It's a Humvee, not a Hummer.
we established when we got to the shop that there's gas here.
Yeah.
We might not be able to go on like a cross country road trip, but I think we can drive 10 miles to the
No,
thing.
it's a hybrid. It's a hybrid Humvee.
I'm not allowing the establishment of that.
I thought we were in charge of the narration.
You're not.
There was an apocalypse, and then they somehow invented the hybrid Humvee during the
They
same
did it
time.
before the apocalypse. I'm just trying to help.
Okay, so judging based on the description that the lady on the radio gave us, it's probably too many people to fit inside the Humvee. However, we also have a Greyhound bus.
I
We have
mean,
to put all the armaments into the bus, and
So if we wanted to transport them, we'd probably need to take the bus.
now hold
But
on.
if we
Now
just
hold
wanted to
on.
get to them, we could take the Humvee.
how are we
Did someone
gonna
say them
think they're
twice?
more
Who said them
them?
twice? Is it the them? The them are here? What?
Yeah,
Now-
I mean, how
oh,
are we gonna establish
wait.
if it's the one them or not?
Now that is a very important question, Suge, is that you want to fill up a bus full of possibly thems. We saw how Corporal Johnson just split his whole face with a tentacle and it was nasty and shit and all that shit
Yeah,
was
by the
all
way,
over
that
the
was
place.
fucked. Like, I don't think we've actually fully mentioned how fucked that was. That was absolutely fucked.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that
It
you
was
could see it.
fucked.
I didn't know that you could see it from 15 nautical miles away with your cowardly ass.
I know.
You ain't
I
even been
understand
up-
why they didn't want to talk about their future. Like, I need to. That should be the new test. Like, if they're not interested in an investment portfolio, they're probably a them.
But I'm not.
Well, this is the thing. I'm interested. I want to find out how we can identify who's a them and who's not. Because to be honest, kids are real cute, but it's the fucking apocalypse, and I'm not looking to start a family or anything right now. So, I'm more interested in being able to discern who is and who is not, so I can put shotgun shells in their face.
Do we,
Yeah,
I mean,
instead of tentacles, that'd be way better.
is
there-
we could ask them if they are them. Maybe they'll be honest.
Yeah, because that worked last time. Thanks, Cleo.
we didn't
Actually,
ask.
actually, he might be onto something.
We didn't
if,
ask.
If
We could go back and ask Corporal Johnson to tell us more about what it is to be a them.
Oh,
I mean, it's
I would-
possible
If you
maybe we could
suspect
establish a
someone to be the
dialogue.
I got an M416 that he left in the back seat. I will definitely ask him right to his tentacle face. He only got one answer. Clickety clack clack. That's the only answer he get.
Is there a narrator? Is there anything in the Humvee that might, perhaps like a laptop or something that they might have that we could maybe there could be info on them on there, or there might be like a resource or something.
Oh, dice time.
That's a conflict roll.
No, I didn't know.
No sixes.
Oh
Oh,
no.
fuck me.
That's a failed roll.
Now,
There's no information, and this scene ends.
oh no.
Yes.
These things are true.
Fuck.
The world is dark.
You're muted,
Oh,
honey.
you're muted.
We are able to discover a way. What's a way we can to tell them apart?
Discern.
Discern them. We can discern them by throwing gas in their face.
Okay. But do you
Fuck.
know that?
Can I I don't know. Can we come back to me? I want to think about it for a second.
Nope.
I wasn't expecting this scene to end that quickly. Okay.
No. Shit.
At the place where the family is, there is also. Well, we've already got rations, so we don't need that. There's more like armaments. There's more ammo and weapons for the weapons that we've already gotten.
There's an armory.
Yes.
Armory.
Max
Armory.
Okay. Shugs.
Oh, hey, Suge. Now, I don't know if this is cheating. It probably is, but them can be defeated and by us.
No.
Okay, I was like, wait, is this like one of those like weird kind of like you just have to ask if you can win? Like, because if that's the case, I will ask. I will say that the Humvee has a full tank of gas
Full tank of gas.
with 2 jerry cans on either side.
Rags.
The rain is turning to sleet.
What the fuck, Rags?
Yeah, what's up with you?
Why are you trying to make it all shitty outside?
Interesting story.
We're gonna have a bus
Rags
full
are
of
them.
kids go
William?
off the road.
I'm gonna slip
But
on some
Rags are
black
them.
ice, break my elbow. You know,
That's his moment. His moment is all we die of freezing coldness.
sugar melting water, honey.
Sugar melts in the rain.
William?
The them are extremely flammable.
Ooh.
I like it.
All right. You all don't know this, but everyone you're going to rescue is them.
Oh my god.
Great.
And we are all alive.
I'd like to argue that William already knows that because he suspects that everyone is the them.
Is William's vice paranoia, by the way?
No, but
Okay,
his,
go on, tell me.
I'm also playing his vice. If you,
Okay, okay.
I won't tell you though.
Save it for the after show.
Yeah, it's my vice. I'm not gonna.
Are we
Yeah,
supposed to be playing the vice and the virtues?
And we are.
I have them.
You are all alive.
Yeah, I just
And
said
we
it.
are, we are alive.
I said it. And we got into vices.
Let the leaves fall. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Let
It's
the
so
leaves
complicated and
fall where
simple.
they may.
Okay. And you guys are pulling up. Where did you say they were, Rags?
Just outside of the city.
You pull up just outside of the city. There's the bus with the kids on it. What are you doing?
So Max has been also skeptical. I think Max is gonna hang out from a distance
Mhm.
with her fancy shotgun and just let everyone load on. I won't be pointing it at him, but I'm gonna be holding it down to the side, and I'm
Hey,
gonna
hey,
be looking kind of
Hey,
cold.
hey,
I'm gonna
put,
flick gasoline on everybody that comes by.
hey, Puddin', I got something for you. And I reach into the back of the Humvee and I take away that rudimentary, probably Remington 870. I take it right out and I have a shoulder-strapped M16 coming straight out of the military Humvee. Now, Suge, this is a 3-round burst, so you ain't got to be 100% accurate, but it's definitely going to reach out and touch them right where they need to be touched from a greater distance. So why don't we use this instead?
You know, Cleo, I was a little on the fence about you, but I think we're good. Thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate this.
Cleo's going to have to roll since she's taking charge. Nope.
That's a 6.
Well, no, it's not.
Hey, don't put no candles out with your beard wind.
So,
Oh, that's not good.
but you got a 6.
What's all them other
Let me
ones?
see if I have narration rights.
What's all
What?
them? What's all them ones?
The ones I took from you?
What was
They
all
were
them?
ones.
Oh, can I burn a vice?
Do you want to burn a
There's
vice?
I'll burn a vice to roll that one again. I
What's
don't
your
need.
vice?
What's my vice? What?
What's your vice to burn? It has to fit in the narration somehow for you to do it.
Stubborn.
I'll allow it.
I can't give him equal opportunity on this. He'll fuck us. He'll fuck us right up.
I'm waiting for the moment that it go. It's been going
And
like
no
too well
ones.
so far.
Right.
No ones. I'll take it.
The ones.
That one was worth it because if he would
That
have
was a
had
good-
4.
yeah.
If he had 4 dice, he was gonna get 3 6s just to fuck us. You know, like it was gonna be bad.
Mhm.
Oh. All right, so Suge, what you need to know about these is these are a higher caliber, more than this shotgun. The shotgun is technically got more grain in each shell, but that's just one big pump. And you know that's not what you're really looking for, ain't that right, Suge? And I give her a little in the ribs. So what you're gonna do with this old boy is you're gonna pull it in nice and tight up in that shoulder, and you're gonna mow down anybody from any distance that tries to fuck with us. You hear me, Suge?
Oh, don't worry. I will gladly put a bullet in any living creature who's gonna threaten our survival.
And then I give her a fist bump, and I don't say another word. There it is.
There we go.
Narrator. Who's the narrator? Me still?
You're the narrator.
You
Oh,
are.
shit.
You won narration rights. I'm not the DM. I'm the GM right now.
I just wanted us to get guns. And actually, everybody, can everybody gather around the Humvee? There is armaments for everybody, and maybe some for everybody's type. We have one of just about everything back here. Um, Sarah, I know you like the shotgun at first. Can I interest you in something a little bit smaller? Because you seem like a more petite lady. I will give you this MP5 submachine gun. How about that?
Are you saying I'm a big lady? Like what? What the fuck?
Do you not want the good one, or do you want her to have the good? You know what? Give me that.
All
No,
right,
snatch.
all
I
right,
snatched it out of her
That
hand,
feels a
and I
little
give it
sexist to
her.
me personally.
I,
I'm just saying.
which one of you characters is taller?
I'm pretty
I think-
short.
I'm a tall lady, so.
So what the? I was right on target.
Just
You can't give a little dwarf
That has
woman
nothing to do with it. Whether you're on target or not, it's still. I don't know. Whatever.
Anyway,
There's
continue.
There's a lot less recoil, which is why I needed a bigger person to have the M16. You take this MP5,
Sure.
and you can use this, and you can run about and skip and do all your little merriment, and this guy will help you out. Twitchy McTwitch Pants, what you doing back there? Come on up here and get your armament.
My name is William Dubois.
Dubois, is that French? I have another gun for you. This is called the FAMAS FM 35. You're gonna take this one. This one is perfect for you. It is fully automatic or a 3-round burst. I can't tell whether you are coming or going based on the shape of your body, so this is perfect for you. And Mr.
Why does that book know so much about guns?
I
The
have a lot.
I'm
restaurant-
gonna put some gasoline on you to make sure you're not a them.
Girl, did you just get that in my hair? Have you lost your ever-loving mind? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Yeah, on the
Is anything
hand. On the hand.
Are
is
you a
perfectly
them?
acceptable.
So while we're loading like kids into the bus, can Max go? Your narrator. Can Max
go
go into the armory and like look at the? Is that where we're getting these guns, or is this from the Humvee?
This is all from the Humvee.
Okay. So I'm gonna
This is-
go into the armory and stock. I wanna throw.
One thing at a time. This conflict has not been resolved.
Okay.
And-
Okay.
And David,
David.
you have a trained eye as a librarian. I have this right here. This is a Barrett 50 cal. So what I need you to do is I need you to sit down somewhere on your belly and just lay down and wait for the worst to happen. And if you squeeze this trigger and that reticle is right on one of them, trust me, he won't be where that reticle is anymore.
Did you get me a gun, Cleopatra?
You have an MP5 submachine gun. I already gave that to you.
I thought you gave that to Max.
No, Max has an M16.
No. Yeah, I got the big
That's
gun. You
like-
got the little gun.
I don't even know what that is, but cool.
I love that Cleo is the gun. The guy.
Right.
I want to know.
she's
who the fuck knows
She's a
what-
she's a cook and she knows guns.
Well,
what
wait,
happens when I put gasoline on people.
Well,
I put gasoline on you and all to them.
I have a lot of older brothers, and a lot of them are former military. That's why I spoke to that gentleman the way I did before on the radio. He knew not to mess with me. He could tell it in my voice. And my brothers would always bring stuff back to the farm, and we would play and that's kind of unfortunately how we slaughtered some of our animals by testing out some of our new and fun guns on them. But hey, it was a different
Good Lord,
time. It was a
Cleo.
different age.
This Cleo's a sociopath.
I'm sorry. Do you want a gun in your face? GM, I will shoot to the stratosphere. Shoot to
No.
the heavens.
Get to the narration part.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we're all with our armaments, we can approach this group of settlers. Now, David, who was it that you said you talked to the phone? Did they leave a name?
I didn't even think to ask. She just said that there were lots of people here, and several children. And he starts like looking around at the kids, trying to see if anyone's hurt. Like first aid kit's still under his arm.
Don't trust a single fucking one of them. They might be the them.
I'm with William. William knows what's up.
Well, it seems that we are at the point now where we have to go address our new friends or enemies. Any volunteers to step up?
Yeah.
I volunteer to go get all the armaments while you guys try to load them in. I don't want to
Put
go near any of
gasoline
it.
on them to see if they're bad guys. That's my permanent job.
Okay. Is that part of your narration, or is somebody else trying that now?
I'm telling Cleopatra. That's
Hey,
what I want to do.
Hey, Sarah, how about this, hunt? I saw that there was an empty bottle of Febreze in the back seat of the Humvee, and we got them jerry cans strapped up on the side. Why don't you go ahead and grab one of them? Just fill up that Febreze bottle with the gasoline. And what we can do is we say it's hand sanitizer, and we'll just spray the hands of all the everybody before they get on board. That way we know, and they don't know that we know.
Can I do both? Because we saw the tentacle in the face.
I mean, if you think spraying sanitizer is a good surreptitious way of doing it, then I don't know if spraying the face is the most surreptitious application.
I'll do what you want, obviously, because you're the narrator. However, I was just thinking that might be a quick way to see a reaction. See, and I'm gonna spray your face.
Now, young lady, I have already warned you about spraying shit into a black woman's hair, and you just refuse to heed my warnings. That is
but
your
you
last.
Might be a them. How do I know you're not a them? And look, I'll spray my face. See, I'm fine.
Just because certain people do certain things doesn't mean that I want you to do it to yourself to make it justifiable. I need you to spray their body somewhere. Their face is probably not the best spot.
Okay, well, then I won't do that.
What if they're not? What if they're not the them? And you just sprayed them in the face with gasoline? I think they'll be
grateful
aware.
for our prudence.
You know what? Do it. I'll be back here. You do it.
Yes.
That sounds like a conflict
Thank
roll.
you, Mama Cleopatra.
See, this is what I was letting you roll for, actually, in the first place. Like, all the other stuff you were doing, I wouldn't have made you roll for selecting your weapons. This is what you were rolling for in the first place, the detecting the them. That is what I want you to narrate. But if you want to talk about that for a little while longer so that, everyone can get back surreptitiously. Yep, there's Jen. Continue with the playing.
I'm doing the narrating. Wait, who's narrating? Isn't it Cleopatra?
It's Cleopatra because she didn't narrate anything that was resulted of her winning.
I was confused. You got to direct a little bit because I've never done this before, so I don't know where I'm going.
Be a better DM.
I'll lean against a tree while y'all figure out who they are.
I'm getting the Febreze bottle as requested or instructed and filling it with gasoline, and I'm going to spray people on their hands and their face.
Okay.
I mean, if you want
what happens when you spray the gasoline on them, because you don't know, your character does not know it's them, but it's them. What happened?
Well, I would say their little tentacles get revealed.
It's got to be Cleo.
Oh, damn it. Cleo, you should be that.
Because when they get sprayed with gasoline directly onto their bare skin, it turns a bright blue. And that's how you can tell from any sort of distance whether someone is them or not. So we will spray all these little childrens. Actually, we'll throw them the bottle. Tell them to go ahead and spray it on themselves, and then they can spray their hands, and then after they are disinfected, pass it down to the next and the next and the next. If any of them survive without turning blue, then we'll know to let them on the bus. What say y'all?
Do I have permission to shoot them if they go blue?
Spray them so I can hit them with a wrench or something if they're bad.
Wrench, sweetie, I just gave you
7 with an M57 4.5 submachine thing.
I just gave you 120 rounds per minute. You don't need that monkey wrench no longer.
Okay, I'll put it in my back pocket. But I don't know.
We might need to tighten something later. Don't dent it up using it on their faces.
It's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you're saying their skin turns blue?
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus.
Their skin has turned blue. What are you guys doing from here?
Light them up.
Oh, get fucked. And I'm going to take aim and fire.
Light them up.
All right. That is a singular 6.
Oh, no.
And 3 ones.
Oh, no.
I can't burn it.
We're going to rock it. You're not rolling anything good.
Okay, so who was in charge for that one?
Me.
Mikey. Cleopatra.
Because I believe David was the one instructed to set the big guns on the thing.
Right.
That's true.
Is there a trait you can burn to get these ones back?
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and burn my virtue, courageous.
All right.
Oh, that's a good one. Very topical.
Own hero. Our hero.
You get another 6. You have 2 6s.
Any ones?
Okay.
I have no 6s. You win, and you have narration rights.
So, David reluctantly, like, he kind of kicks the first aid kit to the side inside the bus and walks out with the 50 cal and starts lighting them up, giving everybody else a chance to regroup.
You're shooting children, gotcha.
Yeah. And he literally, like, tears streaming down his face as he's doing it. Just absolutely
Oh,
cannot believe what he's
David.
doing. Heartbroken, but just mowing people down and yelling at everyone to get on the bus, get on the bus, get on the bus. It's a trap. Or in the Humvee.
All right.
This was a bus, didn't we?
Yeah, we use the bus.
We use both, right? Because
thought
we
we used
got
both.
weapons from the Humvee.
Yeah.
But
I
are you
thought we-
killing them all? 'Cause if you're killing them all, we could go through their pockets.
I mean, right now, yeah, he's lighting them up, but they're swarming at him. The minute that we started to detect them, they started to come for us.
I mean, I've got a gun too, so I can.
we
Again.
all got guns.
You
Yeah.
won this. You won.
Yeah.
So how do we win?
Yeah,
I
so
thought
we
you
were
said
able
then-
to detect them and get the drop on them. So we all start unloading, with David sort of standing in front, just mowing them down with a fucking 50 cal, and everybody else picking them off as they start to like outflank him and stuff. And in what feels like hours, but is really just a few short seconds, we're standing in just like a field of human viscera
Tentacles.
and tentacles.
And blue
So-
blood and skin.
And what's happening from there? What are you guys trying to do from there?
Before we run away, we're at an armory. Are we not gonna?
Why are you running away? They're dead.
Right. Okay. I
Right,
know. but We were
no.
saying get on the
No,
bus.
It was cool.
So
He
you're
was
one
just
of the
yelling as he jumped out in front of you, yelling like, "Get on the bus, get away!"
Oh, okay.
So everybody
Okay.
could sort of back up behind him as he's like
Right.
mowed people down.
Close
Yeah,
ranks.
there's no
Um,
raid.
We're
but
talking about
as-
close ranks. Yeah.
Right. As everything sort of calms down, he like drops the 50 cal at his feet for a second, and he just kind of like turns, sort of like a half broken man, and looks at the rest of you and says, "What now?"
Okay. So, Max, you were going for the armory, yeah?
Yeah. Now we raid the armory.
You have 2 6s,
Yes.
2 1s. Do you want to take the loss of the 1s?
Yeah. Fuck it. We're being too safe. I want shit to happen.
Okay. In that case, I will roll my 46s.
Oh my god.
Why do you get to roll 40?
Got to love kids.
And I
I
have no
understand.
two.
Nice.
Because whatever dice aren't yours are mine.
Oh, Isa.
Okay. So now I'm narrator.
You are now the narrator. You have narrative control, and you have been victorious in finding stuff in the armory.
Okay. So we get to the armory. We find plenty of rounds. That's good for all of the weapons we have. I like your background. We even find maybe like a couple of guns that are like the same ones. So, you know, like in case shit goes, like we have to like lose. We've got replacements. We're stocked on weapons for a while. I think as we are like loading up the Humvee and the bus, and we're getting ready to like head out to base, you know, head back home. I think. Wait, am I correct in that like they can't? Didn't you say they can't be killed?
No, they can be killed.
I
They
thought you
can't-
said we can't defeat them.
They cannot be
We're
harmed.
taking them with knives.
They cannot be harmed
That's-
with knives.
Okay, so that was your narration for getting stuff out of the armory.
Right.
What are you guys trying to do after that point?
Did we loot the bodies?
Do you want to loot the bodies?
Bunch of
Yeah,
kids.
we can go through the body. Sure, yeah, let's do it.
All right. That is a fail.
Failures are racking up, y'all.
I could burn my
Why?
vice.
Have the narration.
I could burn my
Oh,
vice. Fix
no.
that.
As you go. Oh, do you want to burn your vice for a singular one?
We cannot let him talk.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you want to burn your vice for a singular one?
Sure.
Okay, what's your vice?
I'm paranoid.
That works. And you don't get it.
It's another one.
It was a 4.
Oh man.
So wait, does that mean you still get narration?
I get
No.
narration, and you lost.
Oh boy!
good.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Oh,
no,
shit.
no, 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 no.
Just
We
to be
already
clear, no.
lost. I can't burn anything else.
Okay, no, you got narration, so I won't even say anything.
There's no ones to re-roll anyway.
Yeah.
Aicila, as Sarah approaches one of the bodies to loot it,
I knew this was gonna happen. I already knew what's happening. Sorry, go on.
it
It's
rolls
bad.
over and grabs her by the arm
Yeah.
and explodes
Oh!
into spores and pseudopods and tentacles.
Gross. Gross. Oh my god. It's so disrespectful.
And the scene ends.
Oh, fuck.
These things are true. The world is dark.
Hmm. The world is dark. And we get away from these guys.
All right.
I think the innards of the them, it's like corrosive or something. Like it's like it's not gonna turn to an infection, and like I mean, well, it could. I guess it's apocalypse, but like it's like it's not good. You don't want that shit on you. So like
There's
doesn't
something
feel good.
bad
What are
about
you doing to me, Max? Like, seriously.
I'm sorry. It's all going too well. I want you to.
Oh no.
Don't like it.
I will
Leo?
say, the innards do not change you into them. Like getting their blood or their guts on you won't change you into them.
Smart move.
Mhm.
Fucking hell. Fucking
Thank you,
Arden-
Cleopatra.
Arden over here is just like
That's an example, Max. Right there.
Rags.
4 choices.
Oh gosh. The we're driving in low visibility.
Who are you?
Oh.
You and fucking Max are totally on their side. You're like sleeper agents.
All right.
The them
William?
is not the only thing to worry about.
Holy fuck!
Now we have a story brewing.
Cleopatra, we have a goal here, and these people need to understand their future matters.
Now,
My goal is to die.
Now, Shug, you know what the problem is? These people are bored. These people are trying to murder us as creatively and quickly
I don't
as
try to kill
possible.
people when I'm bored. I don't understand
Hey,
this at all.
That's not what this turn is about. That's not what this turn is about.
You're right. My bad.
So, the innards may not turn you into them, but there is something that will.
Oh.
Do we know what it is?
And you all are.
And we're
Alive.
all
We are
alive.
alive.
Don't you
We're all
get
alive.
wait, shouldn't you have to say we're all alive? Because that, like I said it last time. Why do you get another truth?
Because I didn't get myself one last time and I'm cheating.
Okay. I'm just being careful. I gotta watch you.
Ah, I got my
Okay,
machine.
so we're driving back in low visibility, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rags.
You're welcome.
All right. Theme. You guys make it back.
Go ahead, William. This is all you.
What are you trying to do, William?
Unmute, William. That's you,
I
Jen.
can-
Jen, you're William.
Oh shit! I just dissociated for a second. What was the question?
You're in
Are
charge.
you doing
I'm
anything
sorry.
as you get back? We're trying to give you a moment of the spotlight.
Oh, don't do that. I'm dissociating, so my brain is like completely
Okay.
not
No,
working.
that would make it more fun. Ride the lightning. Let's go.
So we're going back, right? Like
Yeah.
back to the base, or
you
You've
decide.
Back
arrived
to the
back at
base.
the base.
You decide.
and it's low visibility, so you can play with that too.
Yeah. Thanks,
okay.
Max.
So we're on the road back to base. I'm gonna say we're about halfway there. So
In that case, I'm going to roll for driving. For you.
Whoa, we're
Yep.
halfway there.
Is that on the bus radio?
You have 3 6s.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let me give you one of those back. And 2 1s. You have 2 1s. Do you want to burn anything?
nope.
Okay. I'm going to roll a post for narration control.
Oh no.
I have 2 6s and you have 3 6s. It's yours.
Oh, this is
So
stressful.
as we're driving back to our base, suddenly a shadow moves across the road and stops
if I
right
may?
in front.
You get narration of the completion of the task.
Oh,
Yeah. You won, and you get to narrate the win.
yeah. So just driving back home is what I'm narrating, or
You're driving back home narrating.
yeah. So
I will create conflicts when they are appropriate. Don't worry.
okay. Then we're just having a nice drive home.
You succeed at getting home. Like, is it
Yeah.
okay? What do you do when you get home?
I'm gonna check and see how much fuel we have for the oxy fuel torches, because someone mentioned we had welding torches. And once I do that, I'm gonna make a mental note of it, and then
Okay.
I'm going to completely hide from everyone except for Max, and I'm gonna be right by Max's side because Max is the only one who has any fucking idea what to do in this situation, apparently.
Okay. So we're rolling for checking the oxyacetylene. Yep. You succeed at that. You can tell, and you have narrative. Well, let's see if you have narrative rights. You succeed at that.
Oh. When we don't take those dice away from him, now he gets more and more to like beat us with.
Yup.
Yep. That's stressful, isn't it? Especially as the game goes on, you have less dice, fewer dice.
And you get more
So
and more.
you still have narrative control, and you can tell me the success, and you can tell me how much fuel you have for the oxyacetylene, which is good because I don't remember how much is normal for those.
So I'm gonna go in like fuel cylinders. They're like about that tall. Well, that's impossible for you to guess how tall that is because I'm on a camera.
Got him.
They're like people sized. So just imagine the average sized person.
6
I'm gonna
feet,
say
5.5 feet.
we have 3 full tanks and one that is at half pressure. So we have. Let me quick math how much. We have enough for like a couple of weeks of heavy usage. And yeah, I'm gonna go hide behind Max because Max is a hero. Max is like the only one. You know, Max held a shotgun up to them.
Yeah. You know, I'm cool with you, Will, because like, look, you may be a little twitchy. Like Cleo might be right about that, but I'll say this: those two are way too fucking trusting. They just want to drive out into the middle of nowhere and just pick up a bunch of kids. Hell no, I want to live. I don't care about no fucking kids. I'm sorry.
Fuck them kids.
Max,
Fuck them
Cleo,
kids.
Cleo almost gave away our location. Like these people are fucking insane. They're fucking insane. They might be the them. Holy shit, they might be the them. Have we been working with the them this whole time, Max?
I mean, I don't think Cleo's the them because Cleo got gasoline sprayed on her and she's okay. But to be fair, I haven't sprayed gasoline on either David or Sarah. So, you know.
Yeah, and David is always eating food, like always. Like every time you look at him, I've never seen someone that hungry. Oh my god.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of hungry, but I mean, like, at point taken, I agree. Skepticism is desirable in the apocalypse, like for sure.
Mhm.
Let's just keep this between you and I. They don't need to know about us catching on to them, if they are them. And can I end my narration point?
Did I hear him whispering?
No.
Yeah.
I'd like to end my narration here because I feel like I completed the task.
That's a good place to end it on, and I'll just randomly pick someone and assign that to. Yeah, Aicila, go.
Okay, so can I hear him whispering in his paranoid way to Max?
You already know that he's paranoid, so.
Right, but can I hear him whispering that he thinks we're all them?
No, because I have made sure to be alone with Max.
And he gets to narrate that bit, so you definitely can hear it.
Well, I'm gonna go find everybody and basically spray gasoline on everyone. And
Okay, because you're paranoid too. Okay,
right?
you're checking everybody to see if they're them.
I'm gonna spray my own hands too. I'm pretty sure I'm not them, but I'm not blue.
Okay, you have 1 6 and no ones.
Excellent.
Excellent.
It's
I
60.
have 2 6s.
So 60.
Oh shit!
How do you get?
yes.
Oh, I won. Damn
Sorry?
it. I won. So don't I get to narrate?
No.
Damn it.
You have to beat my narration roll that I get from my dice.
Oh, shit's gonna go
One.
down now.
You
But
guys have
five.
fun with that. You and your
Not
like
narrative
negative
control.
narration. It's fine.
All right. So
Yes, I'm hyped.
Sarah gathers you all up in the vehicle bay, and she's just going around with her little Febreze bottle, and she's spraying each one of you. You spray Max, no blue.
That's
You-
right. Max is my girl.
You go to spray Cleo directly on the hair, and she gives you such a damn look and a finger wag, and you like spray her on the hand real quick.
Skinny white bitch, I done told you about spraying in my goddamn natural ass hair. Stop your shit. You're done.
Thank you for saying I'm skinny. I've worked really hard for this body. I appreciate it.
All right.
You can spray me on
Like,
my
I was
wrist.
an effort. I did Orange Theory for like 6 months, and I
Becky.
just appreciate you noticing that. Even in the apocalypse, it feels good. Thank you for the validation.
Listen,
You
Becky.
go-
You can spray my hands, Becky.
You go to spray
sick of this
David.
shit.
Karen, get it right.
You go to spray David on his hands,
Yep.
no blue.
What? He's totally blue.
And you go and you spray William,
Uh-huh.
no blue.
The anticipation.
I was
And
spraying
the
my own
rest of
hands. You
you
guys see, I'm blue.
Yeah.
Notice that she walks away before you have an opportunity to make her spray herself.
Hey. Hold on, Suge. Where
Yeah,
you going?
hold on.
You almost done? You almost done. You got one more
Mhm.
person left. You know who that is, Suge?
I agree, but apparently he's narrating and gets to make all the choices.
Nope, my narration's done for that.
Okay, so can I spray myself now?
You going to spray yourself at the demand of the others? 'Cause
Well, of
that's the
course.
conflict roll. This is a conflict roll.
I am 100% trustworthy.
Kill them dice rolled.
You failed.
What the fuck?
You failed.
What
Good
happened?
thing we're all sitting in the fucking armored Humvee.
Okay, if I turn blue, I am running, I'm booking it out of there like as fast as possible. That's all I'm saying.
So, the question is, what do we do with this failure?
I think mercy, frankly, but but that's because it's my character.
I didn't.
What all have you burned so far?
What?
What have you burned so far?
I burned my vice, and then my moment was achieved. I have a hope die. Does that help me at all?
You may want to roll that hope die.
I'm rolling a hope die.
Roll
Do
that.
I
hope.
roll it?
You roll it, and if you get a 5 or a 6, 5 or 6 on this thing's victory.
Somebody blow my die for me.
Well, I
Thank
better,
you.
I better not blow. There's candles there.
Not you. Thank you, Max. And I got a 5. Woo, 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 woo.
Okay,
Saved your life.
you've won.
5.
I have to roll against that.
Oh no.
Roll low. Suck it.
I have a singular 6,
I don't like it.
and it didn't say anything about hope die wins in the rule book with regards to narrative control, but I'll house rule that you have narrative control.
Okay. My heart is full of love and it's bursting with joy.
And tentacles.
No, because I'm not a tentacle guy or girl or person, whatever. No tentacle porn coming from me. Not blue.
All right. I
Okay,
mean,
Max, you fucking saw that, right? She just walked off without getting sprayed.
No, I sprayed myself and I'm not blue. Look at this.
well, I'm on your side, right? I don't think anyone hears them. I'm not gonna buy their friendly save the world bullshit. That's not what I'm here for. But
Thank you.
I think you can rest easy while we're here, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. See, I'm not blue, right? Because I'm in charge of the narrative now because I'm hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Dude,
got-
my moment dancing, we're not gonna take it. I'm not blue, don't fake it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
I swear, if we get a copyright strike,
No, we'll be fine.
They can't. No. This is like an artistic narration, right? Like I can interpret their song,
Yeah,
and no
that's
one's
right.
gonna think I'm actually them
On-
because they suck at singing, right?
Under fair use, that was transformative enough. You're correct.
I
There we
feel
go. See?
transformed. I do.
There you go. See, we're invigorated by hope with
Oh.
my hope
yeah.
guy and my hope song and my lack of blue hands.
all right.
And
What
in
are you
the
guys doing there?
in the corner, you just see all this is happening, and Cleopatra's just shining the Desert Eagle that she keeps on her that she found in the truck that she didn't really let y'all know about because finders, keepers, losers, weepers, and that was her baby. So she's
What's-
watching all this, but that
What's a Desert Eagle? Someone tell me.
it's a very
It's a really
big,
cool handgun.
it's a very
It's a-
big pistol.
Gotcha.
Um,
Thank you, Cleopatra. Why is Jen on here twice?
It's
There we go. We got it.
No
We got it.
worries,
I like
no
it.
worries. I got you.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
So
We
my
don't have to-
Wi-Fi just crashed.
It's okay.
We're good.
It's
Um,
okay. You don't have to bring it up. You don't have to bring it up because it's fine.
Cleopatra's got you.
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah,
we're good.
nobody
but
is.
what I was gonna
Nobody is one
say.
of them.
What I was gonna say is like right before I cut off because I got cut off mid sentence by my Wi-Fi. Great timing. If you came back, because like I was talking to Max under the assumption you left, so could we just retcon I said anything? I'm not gonna say anything in front of you.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
I came back.
Nobody. We have determined that nobody here is one of them. That is what is
Nobody's
happening.
here, one of them. Despite Jonathan trying to make me one of them, it's fine.
You don't know I was doing that.
But that's true. But I have a suspicion.
Mhm.
all right.
So who's next?
What we know so far is that the military, at least one person, but I'm gonna take a wild fucking guess and presume the whole goddamn base has been corrupted by the them. The
Mhm.
children were corrupted by the them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna assume nobody else in this town is a real person or alive. By human standards.
Should we
So-
go blow the base up?
All your base are belong to me.
Exactly.
Exactly.
All your base are blown up by me.
I mean, we could.
It'd be a way
Is
to make
that-
a statement to them about how
Is
much we
there-
fucking hate them.
Is there a way we can round up the them? Can we round them up and bring them to the base and then blow them up?
Oh, like a death camp.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
usually
yeah.
goes really well. Like that's a history of success right there.
Yikes! Yikes!
Okay, we're talking about evil creatures. Okay,
Evil
don't try
creatures
to
in a
guilt trip me.
game. In a game.
No, it's okay. You can kill Nazis in a death camp. You can kill them in a death camp. I think
Yes,
it's fair.
monsters of fictional creation. Not anyone that would be ever alive on real proto Earth. This is
Blue
I'm
tentacle
tired of
people,
put out a
you can take
candle
a
just
death
so I
camp.
can
Sure,
become
why not?
queen.
So I suggest we need to figure out how we can attract them to the base. We need to go out and find them.
We could
No,
send a
we
message
were-
from
hold
the base,
on.
couldn't we? We could go
Are
to the
you
base
two
and, like,
having
send a
this
message.
conversation without any of the other group there?
No, I'm having it in front of everyone.
We're all together. We're a group.
I thought we were all standing in the thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I was just noticing everybody else was quiet about the whole plan. Okay, okay.
So can we go out and find let's go out and find them, see what we can do. We don't have to kill it right away. I just want to figure out what we can do that will attract its attention. Are they drawn to anything? Like, I want info.
Now,
Couldn't we go to the base and like send a message on the radio about how we're like we could pretend we're talking and be like, we're here alone and we need help. Help us, help us. Like we
Okay,
did
so
before,
you
but this
guys
time
I-
find
intentionally.
a set of
I have-
trap for the-
I have an idea, Suge. Now, this is what we could also do.
Go ahead,
Now-
Cleo.
Before I became a chef, I used to work at this little gas station. I used to work overnights, just while I was going through culinary school. And one of the things that I remember is when the tankers come in and they drop off the gasoline, they also take away the vapor because the vapor is part of the equation, and the temperature changes the pressure. It's a whole thing. But under the ground, not only is there a ton of gasoline, but there's also vapor. All we have to do is get to any gas station. I'm sure even if you don't have no gasoline left, it's got plenty of vapor left in them tanks. Them tanks are about big as a damn school bus, and they got 3 of them for each different kind of grade of fuel. If we just kind of slowly trickle that gas out into the air and ignite it with all them monsters right on top of it, we could take a gas station and turn it into a goddamn nuclear bomb.
I like it.
Now we're talking, Cleo. This is what I want to see. No, save the kids, Cleo. I want to blow up the fucking monsters, Cleo.
I'm not
All
trying
right.
to shoot no babies, but them wasn't no damn babies. And Mr. Librarian man, you ain't got to feel no remorse for what you done did. Them wasn't no babies that you shot.
So, are you guys going with this plan?
I like
Yeah.
it. I'm in.
Yeah.
This might go poorly.
No 6s
Okay.
Could
No
you
ones?
pretend you saw sex? Just one?
and no 1s.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean?
That means the only way to re-roll your dice would be for someone to accept their brink. And the only way to do that is if you burn all your other moments.
Hmm.
So you die to do it?
Somebody would have to die.
Oh.
I could accept my brink.
No,
I
no,
think
no,
it-
no, 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 no.
Re-roll
We-
the dice.
Hold on, we could just try another way. We could try another. Like it doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to die over
I'm
it.
just telling
in
you,
mind-
Cleopatra, I think you're okay with me accepting my brink.
Keep in mind, if you don't accept your brink, this will be a failure in attempting to blow up a gas station, and I will be narrating it.
I'm just saying I'm okay with it, and I think you're probably okay with me accepting my brink.
I'm
Given that Jonathan wrote it for me. Hint, hint.
But I don't want you to go.
Well, I know I don't really want to go either, but I'm just thinking for the group, for the good of the group, it might be a good idea.
Can we do like a TNT trail across the ground and then light it like Wile E. Coyote? Like, is there something?
right.
I'm
You don't have to ask for anybody's permission. Do you want to burn it?
I think. Isn't there like a few more
it's
steps to
Sarah's
this?
decision,
I have 2. I have my virtue and my brink.
Oh,
but you
Then
have to
there's-
burn
then-
both.
you,
Do I have to
you,
burn both?
the brink is something you can only use once you've used everything else.
Okay, I have my
Oh.
virtue. Can I burn my virtue?
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
No,
Sounds like-
because there were no ones to re-roll.
Okay.
So
Oh shit!
So that
It
means
look-
Jonathan just gets control.
it looks
Yeah.
like narration is mine.
Because
Damn it.
none of us are down to our brink.
Great. Love that.
Right. You guys go to load up into the Humvee to go and enact your crazy plan.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't start up.
No, it
Humvee
does. What are
doesn't?
you talking about? That can't be
Humvee?
possible. I don't like it.
The Humvee doesn't start up?
The Humvee does not start up.
Shit.
Fuck. What are we gonna do now? What the
God,
fuck
the
are we gonna
military
do now?
sucks.
Everybody calm down. Y'all act like we don't have a
You
mechanic.
thought I was going to do something bad.
Y'all act like the mechanic is not sitting here in the goddamn driver's seat. Just calm down. Let Max work on it, okay?
Sure.
Calm
We
down.
got all the tools I need, everything. Let me crack this open. You guys just hang out a second.
Max, you
We're-
gonna try?
yeah, I'm gonna go try to crack open the hood.
No 6s, no 1 so far. Last roll. No 6s, no 1s. Loss. Narration
Okay.
mine. Max,
All right.
you pop open the hood. There's no engine in there anymore.
Son
It's
of a
been
bitch.
and there is just goopy tentacle ichor just
The
left.
corrosive tentacles destroyed it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Just remnants of an engine.
Okay. So our options are limited here. We can try to go to the military base, but I don't know. I don't know how
If we take the
successful
whole,
that'll be.
Okay,
if we take the bus out there, they're gonna
Matt-
see us from 5 miles away.
I think we have a
Max,
bigger issue before we even worry about going anywhere. It's not like a car without an engine drove into our shop, right? So the engine was taken out here by one of us or by something else that's here. Isn't that a little fucked? Isn't that something to be a little bit worried about?
I mean, I guess I just thought it was goo. You think someone took the engine?
Max, the goo on there is fresh.
They killed it.
The goo on there is
That's what I think happened.
this goo is fresh. Oh fuck.
Oh
We just
shit.
wait, everyone line up. We need gas on the hands again. Did someone turn? Wait, have we read? Wait, no one's left each other's sight. We've all been in this room since we all sprayed each other's hands.
Yes.
Someone else has to be in the shop.
Maybe,
That's
maybe
only
the Humvee
explanation.
is a them. Maybe the them can be inanimate objects.
How many rooms are in this building?
I
Max, you
mean,
can
there's
decide that.
what?
You can decide that.
There's the lobby, there's the back office, and there's like 3 different stalls. So there's 5 rooms. Oh yeah, that's perfect. There's 5 of us. I guess we'll all have to check each room individually.
Oh wait, are you seriously going to do Let's Split Up, gang?
No, no.
Did Scooby teach you nothing?
I'm staying with Max.
All right. We don't have to split up in 5. The office and the lobby are on one side, so we can split up into 2 groups to go check the office and the lobby. And there's no way, unless they leave the shop, that we're gonna miss them if we come back through and check the rest of the stalls together.
Okay.
Sound good?
Who's taking point on trying to find this thing?
I think Max is. They've been one talking about it.
All right.
Sure, I've got a gun. I'm good. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Not
That
afraid of
one.
no monster.
That's a 1, and that's a 6. So you have a 6, and I have lots of dice.
So
Why do you
many.
get 40 dice? That's ridiculous.
Way too many.
Fine. It's fine. It's gonna be okay.
Jonathan writes the rules. That's what I
And
write.
narrative control is still yours.
Ooh, okay. That's good. All right. So I think William's gonna come with me. I think William's a little twitchy, but William was good with me. So William will come with me. The 3 of you go check the lobby. We'll check the back. We'll
We're
check
not
the back.
sticking together.
We're split up in 2 groups, and then we're gonna come meet back and go through the stalls one at a
Isn't
time.
splitting the
together.
party a bad idea?
She has narrative control.
Look, I hear what you're saying,
Honest,
But-
I'm offering input. It's what I do as an
but
investment
we all
banker.
know at the
I
same
understand
time
that.
they
I'm
could
trying-
slip out and avoid us and walk right around us. It would be like we're walking in circles around each other.
David, Cleopatra, and I are gonna do what?
We're gonna check the lobby while they
Yeah.
check the office, and see there's the window that where the person sitting in the office can talk to the people in the lobby, so we can at least yell back and forth, even if we can't see each other.
And then we'll go through each of the stalls all together. So that way we make sure that absolutely nothing is missed. So I think as we split up, I'm gonna say we get into the lobby as they go in and it's all clear. As we get into the office, we don't see anything, but I think a window's open. And there's no like sign of like a struggle. There's no like papers or anything on the ground, but there's just a window open inconspicuously. And so
Which group went
Okay.
into that? Which group went into there?
William and I.
Okay.
Okay. Do you consider that the success for your role?
Yeah, that'll be success. Sure.
Okay. What are you guys doing from there?
we have to go through the next few stalls, right? Which means it has to be in one of the other stalls. That's the only
There
option.
was an open window.
Yeah,
Were you going to close the window?
that's probably a good idea.
Oh man.
Okay. Closing the window. A 3, a 2, a 2, and a single 1. Did you have your book die by any chance?
No, I haven't had my moment yet.
Okay. You have. Do you want to burn something to re-roll this one?
No, I want shit to go down.
Good
All right.
girl.
You go to close this window, and a tentacle rips through the lower sill and grabs you by the neck and smashes your head against the glass.
Fuck.
And that's the end of the scene.
William, you better get your twitchy ass over here.
These things are true. The world is dark.
Max miraculously escapes that tentacle evilness.
Max escaped.
I escaped, but I'm like not okay. I'm like a little like
God!
unstable after
fuck?
that.
No,
Max is frazzled.
Mhm.
Okay.
don't like it.
All right. 4.
They don't like the sunshine.
Well, that's not going to help you any because it's dark. The world is dark.
Or is it?
It is.
They don't like the darkness.
All right. Rags.
The lobby group hears the commotion from the office.
All right. And we are all.
And we are all
Alive.
alive.
We're all alive.
We're all alive.
And you have 5 dice back. All right.
I mean, 5
The
total.
lobby group has heard this screaming and commotion. And I'm backing away from the candles. What are they doing? Because Max escaped. She's come running, screaming outside there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, I will go like immediately when I hear what's going on, like guns up, running for the group in the back office.
All right. No 6s.
Don't breathe so heavily.
Sorry. No 6s, a single 1.
Can I use my moment right now?
What's your moment?
My moment is I will find hope when I find a way to make amends to the group.
You can use it.
All right. So I will use my moment. So that means we re-roll, yeah?
I believe, let me double check the rules, but I believe that means you get to re-roll the ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. No, living your moment allows you to make a conflict roll. So
Oh my goodness.
we're going to ignore the conflict roll we just made and treat it as a
Oh.
re-roll.
Okay. So yeah, as part of this conflict roll, David is running in to put himself like in the middle of the conflict.
And still no 6s. You have a single 1.
Damn.
Because I used my moment, do I get a hope die?
You only get the hope die if you live the moment.
Oh shit.
I have a
Well-
question. So I don't think I was 100% clear on how to perfectly construct the moments. And I think I may have made mine a little too specific in that I will never ever use it. I find I have a very...
I will allow you to rewrite your moment, and you don't have to tell me what it is.
I'm going to use it. Can I use it now to save us? Oh, no, never
Okay.
mind. Never mind. Max got away. I was going to use it to save Max, but we're good.
Max got
Yeah.
away. but there is still someone in there.
I used my truth to save Max, and then they decided to make it fucking hard because whatever. We're not gonna take it.
I just got
Okay.
my head wrapped up by evil tentacle they. I'm fucked. Like I can't come away from
Maybe
that okay.
you like Tentacle Day. Lots of people are into that. There's a
That's
whole thing
true.
on the internet.
I
No,
mean a
I-
little bit, but
It is
Stay out of
important.
my Pornhub
It
history.
is important that we do not yuck anyone else's yums.
Thank you.
true.
Thank you.
Rags, are you
Yes.
going to do anything
That's
to
not me
re-roll
saying
that
it's
one?
William, but you know.
To re-roll that one, I don't think my vice comes into play here, so I don't have
What's your vice?
food addiction, which is why I've been eating the whole time.
I thought it was loving bad weather. Totally.
The tentacle is currently raiding the mini fridge.
Okay.
No!
He literally will panic because he's running out of stress-eating materials, and he will run to attack the tentacle, paying no mind to the people around him.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I'll use my vice.
Congratulations.
Hey.
But I have narrative control.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Nobody's comfortable with that.
David, as you rush in, you see that this tentacle is barely attached to the corpse of Corporal Johnson, like it's been dragging him around for days. And it is reaching through the fridge and pulling out all your food and just trying to shove it into the corpse's mouth in an attempt to sustain the body it was using. What kind of gun did you have?
I had the 50 cal.
You raise the 50 cal and you fire. And you just keep on going and keep on going until the entire wall is just peppered and there is just bits of Corporal Johnson everywhere.
Oh my
And
god.
the
Fucking
corrosive
Corporal Johnson.
acid has gone through the wall. You don't have a wall there anymore.
Just if I can add, a 50 cal will put a hole in just about anything you can think of. So
Yeah.
2 bullets and that wall is done. Like that, 2 splatterings of the acid plus the fallout from the 50 cal round. There's big fucking sewer manhole sized chunks missing out of that wall. So
You have a wall that is just open to the street.
Also, I hope everyone took cover. I feel like there's some shrapnel damage that would take place in that instance. This is an office.
we definitely can't hear each other for a good little while.
Yeah, you guys are stumbling around and holding your ears, and things seem a little bit better right now, but damn, your base is no
Great
longer
jump,
prepared.
Hawkeye. You blew a hole in the fucking wall.
I also blew a hole in the tentacle.
Giggity.
Hey.
You did good, David. Thanks. Okay, now we need to figure out a solution because if I get touched by another one of those, I'm gonna kill a lot more than just them. I'm tweaky now.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, Max, do you have anything around this damn shop so we could plug up this dang old hole in this wall? Ain't nobody need to be seeing exactly what we're up to in here. And I don't feel
This isn't
like
a carpenter shop, man.
you don't have a file cabinet or something we could just tip on its side and put up against it and weld it shut. Something, anything.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
We've got a broken down Humvee. I don't know, pull it apart.
I'm
It's not broken. It's missing an engine. That's
Are
totally
you guys
different.
pulling apart the Humvee to repair the wall?
Sure.
No.
I love it. Okay, Max, you're rolling for this.
Okay. Cleo doesn't like it. Too bad. I said I'm unstable. I'm not well.
Four
I support
fours
you, Max. I
and
got
Thanks,
your back.
Sarah.
I'm here for you. Well, and after this, I really want to talk to you about your future.
you have no ones to reroll.
What?
You have no ones to reroll, and you have no sixes. Is anybody going to want to try to do anything in this situation? Can anybody do anything in this situation?
Okay, so I'll enact my moment here. Will that get us a success? I'm kind of confused about the mechanics of this.
It
Like how it
won't
works.
get you a success. It'll let you, I'm house ruling that it lets you re-roll situations. You know what? Because that seems to make most sense to me.
Okay, so if we re-roll it, then we get a chance to get 6s and 1s again.
Yep.
How many dice we got?
You got 5.
Oh, I can burn it if y'all want. I can.
It's about
it.
as good as we're gonna get.
Do it.
What's your moment?
So my my moment was when I find my pots and pans are perfectly clean. But that was kind of saying that she was like cleaning off the Desert Eagle, and like she was just like in the corner just letting it. So now that she feels like her weapons are clean, now she feels like things will get better. Like things can, as long as this is working properly, I can work out the rest
We'll
of it.
make it more general than that. I will find hope when things are tidy and in order.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was like going after, but I made it like chef oriented because I got way too specific.
You got 2 6s and 1 1.
Woo! What does that mean?
It means you succeed,
Nice.
and I have 6 die to roll for.
We
my
believe in you, Cleopatra, and we don't believe in Jonathan.
Jonathan stinks like poop.
That's right.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
We didn't say anything.
You know, I could change my mind on.
No,
the
no
house
need to
rule
change
that-
your mind.
that thing
No,
that
it's too
means that you
late.
get-
You already made a decision. Don't go back.
Poop is
Okay.
a
Wishy-washy.
smelling like
Nobody
poop is
was
a,
a copper.
That was a decision of mine.
Okay.
smelling like
So-
poop is a compliment.
Yeah. So don't be a flip-flopper. It's bad.
Okay. Cleo has narrative control and has won this.
All
Hey,
right,
Max
Leo! Go, Leo!
all right, now so instead of us maybe dismantling this piece of generally good vehicular engineering, how about shit, goddamn it, I can't call people by their real name. Sarah, can you go take a peek into that office? Is there a filing cabinet or anything that is like heavy and metal that maybe we could just pull in here and we'll sit that in front of the hole and just stockpile so much bullshit in front of it they can't sneak through?
Was it, since you're narrating, I definitely think there is one.
Mhm.
So tell me how you find it.
Well, I go in the room and it's right there, and I put my arms around it, and I do that thing where you kind of like rock it back and forth because I'm a little too short to like get it, but I know how to move things even when they're too heavy for me. And I got myself like pressed up against the drawers so they won't like fall on me and hurt me. And I'm like holding it like this, like
Hold on. And then hold on. Twitchy, you and David get in there and help her. You got this young lady pulling all this on the. She gonna pull a ligament, muscle, hernia, or something. Why don't you get your muscles in there and help her out?
Yes, ma'am.
Got a fucking degree in art history for this shit.
You're gonna have a degree in getting your ass whooped in about 30 seconds. You're gonna get your ass in
Are
there
you
and help.
saying that I'm not artistic, William? I feel very artistic. I'm doing this in a very artistic way.
To be fair, this has a lot to do with my degree in library science, so I'll help.
Thank you, David. You know how to move shit around.
All right. How about this? You, William, you help them pull it in there, then you can artistically place it up against the wall so that there is no crevice for any more tentacle creatures to come in here. Crevasse. To get up in here and crevasse the shit out of our heads. Does that sound now? Or William, do you think it's a good idea for there to be a big gaping ass hole in his goddamn base? Is that what you think?
Well, I'm not entirely sure what you think I'm gonna be able to do about it.
No, I'm saying let's put a file cabinet to help cover this hole. What say you?
So we need 3 people to do that. Look at me, man. Do I look like a lift? I don't fucking lift.
So what?
I'm a fucking art critic.
So
Can
what
I
so
squeeze
what is your
William's muscles? Because I thought we already said he had guns.
For the record, if the conflict continues in a conflictory way, I'm going to make you roll a conflict roll.
Doesn't Cleopatra have narration control?
I do.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying if you turn this into a conflict, I'm going to make you roll conflict.
Oh my god.
In the midst of all of this, David has just put his shoulder into the back of things and has started like shuffling it along the carpet with her, going,
Thank you,
if we
David.
just turn this on its side, if I just put it here, we could probably just carry it.
I believe in you. I'll help you out.
Oh,
So we
Oh,
foot it, lean
ble-
it back, and carry it.
bless my heart. Thank y'all for doing such a good job. There's a dolly right over here. I didn't even see that. Thank y'all. Y'all so good to me. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think to look for a dolly. Max, why'd you say something? So we use our ingenuity and lower backs to get this file cabinet to cover the hole. Now, what y'all think? You think anybody's getting through there? That thing must weigh about 200, 300 pounds. Think they're slipping through there?
Yeah, I don't think I could have moved it if it weighed that much, but that's cool.
The both of you.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, we can certainly grab the furniture from the lobby to reinforce it. We'll just pile things up until we can't see through it, and then nothing can see through it to us.
That'll have to do
I
for now.
think.
I mean, this
think
thing
just to be
opened one
extra
window.
safe-
You
This has succeeded. You have succeeded at this. You have narrated the success.
Okay.
What are you doing from here?
I mean, can we stay here? This thing opened a window from a corpse's body. There's other windows in this shop. I mean, you're covering this hole, but like, I don't think we're safe here.
So you guys
I
want to reinforce the windows?
Oh, well, where would we go if we're not going to stay here?
I think there's a military base. I think we should go kill all the fucking dams and fucking move our location to somewhere that's more secure than a.
Now, one thing that I was thinking about is my uncle Jasper used to have an old '57 Chevy that never ran, but when he was moving, got evicted out of his farm, what they did was they filled the '57 Chevy full of his belongings. There was no engine in there. The motor had been taken out years ago, but it still rolled. So what we can do is we can attach the Humvee to the Greyhound bus, and that way we get to pull one for free, and we get extra space to store everything.
So we gotta live in the Greyhound?
We can live in the Greyhound, and we can pack the Humvee. It ain't got no engine, but it's got tons of space. People can ride back there if you want to.
I mean, I guess it's slightly more secure. If things go wrong, we can always drive away. I don't love the idea of suddenly becoming nomadic, but I guess it's the apocalypse. You don't get choices. So,
Well, I mean, if we're not
Right.
staying here, I don't know what guarantee we have that we're not going to be nomadic. Probably best to take as much stuff with us as we can.
I mean,
So
we
are
can
you
take
guys
that to the
loading up
next
the
location.
Humvee, attaching it to the Greyhound bus and driving the Greyhound bus out? Just going wherever you can.
Is the levee dry? Is that the problem?
Oh my
Drive the
God.
Chevy to the levee.
All right. Is that what you guys are doing?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations, you have a singular 6.
Yo, yo.
All right.
Not hopeful.
Oh wait, he's your own.
And I have none.
Hey.
Woohoo!
That was sort of a collaborative effort, but I think Miss Cleo was the one who put it forward the most.
Sure.
No, we can.
I feel
I can pass. I
You
can
might
pass.
get narrative control of somebody else.
Yeah, I'll pass the rock. I've narrative control like 58 times. So yeah, someone else.
Well,
can
you
totally take
keep on suggesting things with your authoritative black lady voice.
what I do. That's what I do.
So who's the
Who
narrator?
wants it? Who wants it? We got the bus. It's hooked up. The Humvee's hooked
William
up on
hasn't
it.
narrated at all, really.
Yeah, William, take us away.
Only once, I think.
Willie.
So we're going. We're driving the bus and the thing, right?
Humvee full of shit.
We're dragging.
We're driving
Humvee
the
full of shit.
Chevy to the levee.
Okay, we're driving the Chevy to the levee. So we actually don't have a plan as to where we're going, right? Or do we?
You're the plan. Plan.
I'm
Yeah.
the plan.
William, you get
Oh,
to be the
fuck.
plan.
I'm actually gonna drive the Chevy down to a levee.
We don't have a Chevy.
It's been said twice. I'm gonna drive the bus and the Humvee down to the levee.
It's fair.
To the Lumvee. That's the weird.
The levee.
That's how the cool kids say levee. The Lumvee.
Drove the Humvee to the Lumbee, but the Lumbee would drive.
Right?
God.
We're not gonna take it.
So yeah. Do you want me to keep narrating?
Yeah.
Tell me how this goes.
Again, another peaceful, beautiful drive. William's just the best at driving. He is the absolute best at driving. No one's better than him.
Boss.
And so yeah, they make it to a levee, and the levee is not dry. The levee is actually flowing. and it's nice.
Okay. So for anyone watching who doesn't know what a levy actually is, do you want to tell them?
I sent you a message with the definition, William.
Oh, we have an actual definition.
It's a pier, right?
A ridge of sediment deposited naturally alongside a river by overflowing water. So yeah,
It's nice and defensible.
and I'm gonna make sure that we're at like a high ground spot, like a little hill ish or something. Like I'm gonna be driving into the woods off the road at a certain point once we reach a levee. We're just gonna be driving through the nature trail.
Hold on, Jen.
Right.
Real quick. We're gonna vamp for you. Go ahead and F5 for me on the meeting, and then hop right back in. Because
F5.
Yep, it's gonna refresh the window, and then we'll get a clean, clear, beautiful vocal sound. I love Lumvies. I used to fish by all the Lumvies by my old place.
No, it's Levy, Cleopatra. Levy, Levee.
No, Lumvie rhymes with Humvee. Now, girl,
It's a ridge of sediment.
Welcome to the
dry.
Lumvee Levy. That's what we're naming it. It's Fort Lumvee now.
That's
Go ahead,
fair.
Give me a
fair.
check. Microphone, check.
Test.
How much?
Testing. Hello.
Still doing it, but okay, we'll rock on.
It's cool.
What's
Just
it
keep
doing?
on,
Hold
keep
on.
on.
We're just
I
getting
think
a
I know
little
what
bit
it's
of
doing.
crackle.
No, I know what it's doing, so I can fix this. But while I'm fixing this, yeah, we're just having a nice drive down a nature trail. Nothing bad's going on right now at the moment. We haven't seen them, right? But there is smoke in the distance, and I'm driving towards that.
I'm shining my gun and humming, doing like a got the whole world in his hand, got the whole world in his hand,
World in his hand.
I got a desert
Oh,
eagle
okay.
in my hands.
He's got the mother and the sister. Oh wait.
All right, so you guys are approaching the smoke then, yeah?
Jeremiah was
Yeah.
a bullfrog.
So that would be something that was included under the initial success. The initial success was getting your supplies
Okay.
loaded up and stuff like that. And congratulations there. So this is a conflict roll.
Who's rolling it?
Who's driving?
William is driving.
William is the
William's
best
driver.
driver. Best driver
Okay,
ever.
and it's Williams.
His dad taught him how to drive.
You have a singular 6 and no ones.
Yes.
Roll badly, GM. Roll only ones. Roll badly,
I have no
GM.
6s.
Nice.
So what does it
Sweet.
look like when you roll upon where the smoke's coming from?
Oh, it's a mess. Something bad happened. There's a
Yeah.
tent that has big slashes in it.
Not a
There's
tent.
blood. There's blood on the leaves in the surrounding shrubbery.
Is it a green tent?
No.
It is a green
no!
It's a
It is a
green
green
tent.
tent.
Is
And
it
there's
a
a
a-
green army tent?
And there's a mallet. There's a mallet in
No,
front of a
no,
green tent.
We like to call that a beetle.
No.
Yes, a beetle.
No.
Um,
Make it stop.
and yeah, there's like a rustling in the bushes.
Okay.
And
In that case, who's
I think-
investigating that Russell?
Oh, me. Max is tweaking and dying to murder things after
Fair,
getting
fair.
her head
Investigating
slammed
Russell.
down.
Rest in peace, Max.
Have a singular 6 and no ones. You
Oh, look
lucky
at
son of bitches.
Oh, we're so good at this.
And I have no 6s.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Go
So Max goes to investigate, right? And at first she pulls aside the bush. There's just one thing there, and she like unloads an unnecessary amount of ammo on it. And it explodes, but you know, she doesn't get any honor. But after the first one is killed, all of a sudden all of the trees in the clearing start to rustle.
Oh, damn.
What?
Oh, I'm so happy that you did that.
Max, you can't be in charge anymore.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Fuck!
Why are you helping Jonathan?
Okay,
What
you're
the
allowed
fuck
to
is
make this
wrong with
decision
you?
yours now. I think I'll allow it at this point. Like, I know it's hard on Jen about it, but yeah, I'll allow it.
What are you allowing?
Okay, so this is a new conflict. The trees are rustling,
Mm.
and you see going down the entire just cacophony of pines, what you thought were swinging branches were swinging tentacles.
Oh my
Oh.
fucking god! Are you
No, we
shitting
like
me right
this.
now?
Max, you failed
All
us.
right. And
Come on.
you have no sixes,
Shame.
and you have a single one.
I'd like to burn something. I want to burn my vice.
What's your vice?
Prideful.
Okay, work it into the narrative. Or I'll work it into the narrative if you don't succeed. But if you, you'll work it into the narrative. But first,
Shame. 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 Shame.
Shame.
Shame. That's for Max.
you got a 6.
Oh my
Oh.
god. It's my good luck. Oh, it's my good luck.
We love you.
Oh,
And I have
shit.
3 6s.
Oh fuck!
Fuck.
What did Jen
Okay.
get? Jen only got 2, right?
Jen got 1. 1 6.
Oh
You
man!
guys are victorious,
Sneaky.
but it's under my terms.
Oh, no.
Sneaky.
Oh no! I don't want your terms.
You agreed.
William, you are pissed that you walked into such an obvious trap. It has hurt your pride and you are angry. You unload every bit of ammunition you have into the trees as you force everyone back onto the bus. You put Max in the driver's seat, take her weapon, and you continue unloading as you drive down.
Oh,
And you just get out of these woods as fast as you can and get towards the open highway. And there's goo just dropping onto the bus. This corrosive goo
That will not turn us into them.
that will not turn you into them.
was eating up our bus.
And it gets on your trailer hitch.
No!
And the Humvee bounces and sways and collides into the side of a tree and snaps off of the back of the bus.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh man!
But you guys escape with your lives.
And
So
our
we just keep
weapons.
driving.
We have the weapons on the bus.
Yep.
Well, we had some of them.
All of
You need
the-
to
all
stop
of-
talking. Max, can I sew Max's lips shut?
So, what are you guys doing now?
I'm so glad
Can I
that
just
we
say I
moved
love
all of our
Arden's
supplies.
enthusiasm about. Can I
I'm-
just say I love Arden's enthusiasm about dying?
Mm.
Like, I really respect that.
It's super
in a role
goth.
player.
I'm.
So
So,
we could-
I just want to say that I'm so glad that we moved everything out of the Humvee and into the bus before we did this. As soon as we got to level, like, you know what, guys?
This
Every
is
time
not
I
the
get to,
truth establishing phase.
It's a full truth. I'm there, Cleopatra.
It's not the truth
I
establishing
remember
phase.
when we did that. I remember. It
I do too. I was there for that.
it was very
Max was
cool.
not.
Max
You
was
guys
asleep.
better establish it during a truth establishing phase, otherwise we're not allowing it. So,
What do we do now, guys? What do we
what are
do
you
now?
doing now?
So wait a minute. So we went to the levee, and then we lost the thing behind it. But are there any bad guys around here? Wait, other than tentacles in those trees? Like, are we
Well, it
like?
seems like there's more and more of them. I feel like every time we encounter them, there seems to be increasing numbers. So
Can you like make a flamethrower and like turn the forest into an inferno of fire and kill all the tentacles? Because we have like
That's
Molotov
really fucking
cocktails
bad
and
for the
like shotguns,
environment.
right?
Just kidding.
Are you fucking kidding me? We barely have enough breathable oxygen thanks to pollution and deforestation.
We're
You
not
wanna
worried
take
about that
away
right
more
now.
trees?
We
You wanna
could
take
kill.
Oh, no,
Yes!
let's
The tentacles are taking over the trees right now. It's bad.
Let's just
Also-
keep driving. Let's just keep driving and not stop.
Who's driving?
I'm driving.
Max
Okay,
is
so
driving.
I guess we're driving
Okay, where are you guys driving to?
somewhere else.
I feel like Max is tweaking and angry, and she's like kind of fucked up.
Max,
Like
you want
from
some-
everything that's been
Max,
happening.
Hey Max, how about
I
a good meal? How about a good meal? Let's bust a Yui, and we'll go back on to where we were. My restaurant wasn't too far away from your base mechanic shop. Let's go back there, regroup, figure out what we have and don't have, and we can move forward from then.
All right. Yeah, let's go back to the restaurant. I'll cooperate.
Okay, so you get back to the restaurant. You're trying to feed people.
Just us. There's no one else that we care about. They're all dead.
Well, yeah,
Or
we knew
zombies.
Cleo said there was food at her restaurant when we first started. So
Yep, that is
So-
truth. There's food in my restaurant.
That's true. You said
No
you feed us.
sixes
No.
and a single one.
Jesus Christ.
I will
Very
burn.
injustice.
I will burn no virtue.
What virtue
Okay.
were you burning?
Perceptive.
All right.
We can't fail anymore. He has too many dice now. Now we have to burn
How many dice
everything to
did
stop
that?
him.
I think
I love how you're trying to win this.
I'm going
Well,
to
obviously-
win, damn it.
I'm in it to win it.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
It's a 3. Anybody else want to do anything?
Wait, but if a roll fails, then the scene changes and we get all our dice back.
You get as many dice as there are candles left.
Oh,
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is anybody going to do anything?
I don't
Oh,
think
wait,
my
so did I just do
I have
that
one
for...
thing left to burn. I don't think it's relevant. So.
I have a question. I have a mechanics question. Did I just do that for nothing then?
How many ones do we have, Senor Mick?
You have no ones left.
So we can't do anything anyway.
Okay. So if I use my brink,
You will die.
okay.
I
Do
don't
I have
think
any more hope dice? Or did I already use that? It's over.
I think
It's
we're
not
better off to
important.
just let this
Yeah.
scene end and
Didn't you live your moment?
I lived my moment, but I already used my hope dice once.
I mean, Cleo lived her moment.
Yeah.
She has a hope dice.
Oh, I do?
oh.
Yeah, roll your hope
Hey.
dice.
I-
You
I-
make it on a 5 or 6.
Oh, dude. Come on, Zermos. Don't show up today. 5!
Nice.
Yeah!
Congratulations, you win,
That's what I'm talking about.
and I get no 6s. So
Damn.
you have narrative control,
Holy
and
fucking
you
shitballs.
succeed at.
What are you gonna cook us,
fixing it.
Cleo?
Keep in mind, there's no power, so you better come up with something for that in the narrative as to why you're still able to fix a meal here.
Oh, there's no power anywhere?
No.
Oh,
No, but we're
see,
at the
Gas
fancy-
ranges.
I never-
Restaurants use gas ranges.
But I
Yeah.
never said that the food that I stored was fresh.
Yeah, just tell the story. Just
alright.
keep that in mind.
So we pull up front to the restaurant. It's in like it's not a standalone, but it's in like a strip. But there's only 2 other buildings in the strip that were foreclosed long before she bought her restaurant, which is why she got it for so cheap. So we pull up front, park, tons of parking spots, very convenient. I got my keys on my hip. I fumble for a second, get the key in the lock, and then we walk in. It's very dusty. I haven't been here in a couple months. And then we go straight to the back where now Suge, I don't tell everybody this, but they always assumed that my ingredients were fresh. Well, they weren't. A lot of my stuff was packaged, freeze dried, and all that stuff was done. I just remixed the food to make it taste fresh. If that's not a crime, no one can hate me for that. And they love the food, they love to eat it. So we have plenty of food here. I think we all need to just take a bit of a rest, a bit of a break. If you two strapping young lads can just secure the front Make sure that everything's good. I mean, there's only two entrances. It's either the back door where I would get my load, and then the front door where the customers would come in. Um, there's not too much to this place, and the door was locked when we got here. It should be relatively safe, but let's just do a sweep just to make sure. And then she will appoint the gentleman to check the loading door, and then all the rest of us ladies will just kind of meander around the front, make sure everything's good, lock the front door behind us, and dim the shade or dim, transfer, twist. The thing.
Okay, it's safe. What are you making for dinner?
We make sure. Well, we make it look like it's closed still, and we lock the doors and we secure ourselves in the back. And I'm gonna take them into the back and just take some spam and some corned beef hash and all these kinds of what would have been normal ground foods that I would use in my restaurant to cook for people. And I'll use that to make a delicious meal for everyone to just get a full belly and a deep breath and relax. All right. Do y'all like a lot of, you like your shit spicy or not so spicy?
Spice it up.
How about you, Sarah? You like a little, you got a little red hair. I bet you like a little spice in your life, don't you? They remind me of the Herb Girls, that little girl group that came out of the UK not so long ago.
You caught me. I love a little spicy, but please don't out me to everybody.
All right. William, you seem to have finally worked up a sweat for the first time in your life. What kind of food you like?
To be honest, I like very elegant food, but I don't think you have any of that. So,
Oh, that's no problem. There's a whole
really don't
kitchen back
care.
here. Why don't you come on back here and make your own damn self some elegant food? David, how about you? You good? You good with some spice or no spice?
Just whatever you have.
Perfect.
It's
That's
fine.
what I like to hear. And she makes some food because is the gas working?
Yeah.
Can I get a stove?
You all have a
going?
wonderful meal.
Yeah, we eat.
You all have a wonderful meal. You succeeded on that.
Okay, and I'm out. I'm passing
Where
this
are you
out.
going from here? Where are you
That's-
going from here? What's happening?
That's y'all. I'm backing out. Passing narrator control.
Narrative control is over. It's a question of what you guys are doing from here now.
So I think we have a few options, right? Our plan of blowing something up did not go well. We don't have the resources to do that anymore. We can try to take over the military complex, or we can just fucking drive endlessly. Unless anyone has any other ideas, I don't see what else we got in front of us.
Yeah. Do we know that everyone's in the same situation we're in?
There's no.
Well, I bet they don't have gasoline like we do to test for blue skin. Like, I think we're way ahead of the curve here.
Yeah, I have to agree with Sarah. I think we're way better off than a lot of people, and there ain't no way that we could. There's not any way any normal people are doing as good or better than what we're doing right now. We got hot food. We got a Greyhound bus full of armaments. We got everything that they're looking for.
Well, how long can we stay here?
I got a lot of food in that there pantry, I'll tell you that.
Well, do we want to stay here and just wait to die, or do we want to take some action?
I mean,
I'm all for action. I want
Thank
heads
you.
to roll.
Yeah.
Agreed. And tentacles.
Yeah.
We need to make those tentacles, like, light them on fire, cut them off, shoot them full of, like, holes and bullshit. Like, we have a job to do here, and it's to save ourselves and the human race, and also to kill as many tentacle assholes as possible.
I am so for this plan. Let's storm the fucking military thing. And after that, we can storm the fucking planet. I don't give a shit anymore.
Thank you, Max. I'm with
All
you.
right.
You guys
Nice.
storm the military base then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Congratulations, you have 2 6s.
That's awesome.
Ripped my headphones out.
I think we should attack the military base and at the same time
I have no
save
6s.
people.
I have 1 6. Not enough to beat that. Sarah's suggestion was first, so Sarah's taking point on this.
Awesome. Go
You have
Sarah.
narrative control,
Go.
and
Oh, that's me. I thought it was someone.
You
That's not my name.
succeed in breaking into the military base.
I'm for it.
That go down.
So here's what I want to do. I want to break into the military base and at the same time save as many people as possible using my virtue of efficiency.
Oh, okay. So, how's this go down?
Well, okay, does everybody like want to gear up, like take as many like weapons and armament as possible and like let's do this like old school style, like action figure. Like we're just gonna go in and we're not gonna even worry. No, take no prisoners. Don't worry about survival because clearly we're fucked. Thank you. And we're just gonna go in and just like fuck their shit up and kill as many people as possible and hope that somehow good people will live for the future. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
You may narrate up to the point that you break through the gates.
Okay. So we don't have a Humvee anymore. We still have a bus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the bus is full of weapons and we're going to fill it with everything we have. And who wants to drive? Like mechanic person or Willem, our artist, or someone else?
David volunteers to drive.
All right. David's going to drive. Maybe mechanic and I should get on top with our weapons.
Yes.
So we can kill people with that. Okay. And then you guys,
And
because
David
you're a little
gives
bit less
you-
like violent than we are, you should stay inside and protect the driver. And we're just gonna like throw Molotov cocktails and we're gonna like shoot people as we show up and we're just gonna like wrath of vengeance. Oh, and David, will you like drive like a crazy person and try to like smash through the gate or something?
Yeah, David.
All right.
David gives you the 50 cal, and he says, "I'm gonna need both hands on the wheel."
Sounds good. I'm gonna like hold the machine gun, and I'm gonna do like two weapons at a time.
How about this, Suge? You seem to have your hands full with that MP5 and throwing Molotov cocktails. That's both of your hands taken up. I'm gonna stay in this bus with David, and you give me that 50 cal. I know how to use it. Between that and my Desert Eagle, ain't nobody gonna touch David. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever.
I see you. Yeah, sure. Here you go. And here's my like two like those cross things, like they're like on my chest, like the weapons. So like the little cat, like what are they called? Ammunition. That's what it is. Ammunition. All of it.
Bandoliers.
Thank you. You got it all. But I got the Molotov cocktails, and I got my other weapon, and I got fucking Max.
Yeah.
I got tequila.
And I got David driving like a maniac, but like super skilled. So we're doing it, right?
You do break through the gates, as you say.
Yeah.
The chain link gate. You just break right through it.
And we're just going in, and we're just like killing shit. Like we're just like.
That's as far as you get to narrate. That's it. That's as far as you get to narrate.
No, I want more.
No, that's as far as you get to narrate. It's one conflict at a time. One conflict at a time.
Thank you, Jonathan, for your like integrity.
Tell you what.
I feel it.
The person in the guard booth like was super technically faced at you, and you did just super cool blow his head off. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because it was outside the gate. Okay, yeah.
Just like a koof, and then there's a pop.
Well, it's like
pop.
Max
All right.
together because we're like a team.
The base is dead silent.
That's scary.
That's great.
I don't like it.
Only
I don't
thing
like
you see as far as activity goes is a single room with its lights on in the base hospital on the top floor.
Should we go towards
Let's go
that?
to it.
I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
There's nothing to lose anymore, you know?
You're investigating the base hospital?
I'm
Yeah,
for
we're gonna
it.
make our way there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's taking point?
I'll lead the charge. Sure.
You have 4 2s and 1 1.
I'm gonna use my virtue. Yeah, I'm gonna blow my virtue.
All right.
Close Discord.
What's your virtue?
Creative.
You're going to do some creative thinking. Okay, I like it. That's a 1.
Fuck.
I still have my vice. I'm selfish. Maybe I can burn that and like steal the Desert Eagle out of Cleo's hands and fucking like dual wield charge in.
Okay. That's a 5. Did you want to use your hope die?
I don't think I've used my thing yet.
Oh, you haven't gotten your hope yet.
No.
She looks hopeful to me, though. Does that matter?
Apparently
Can you
not.
use your hope moment in this?
I ran into a similar problem with Cleo, and to be honest, I haven't reworked it in my head. So I don't want to do it like where it's just happens
Put it in
to
the
be
private chat, and I'll
convenient.
tell you how you can work it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys are just going through the floors and going through the floors, and it
Um.
is just quiet and silent, and just something seems wrong. There are people in their hospital beds who have died from, just having no care.
David is looking around because he handed off all of his weapons. He's looking around for anything he can grab to use as a weapon.
That would be a separate conflict roll. So
Okay.
I mean,
So,
Shug,
I would
you
get
can,
that
Okay.
for the benefit of the audience.
I just thought of how, I don't know, maybe this could, in like a dark way, be relevant.
You have found your dead sister in a hospital bed,
Yes.
Max.
Is she? Right. Okay, that gives me my
She
hope
death on
die.
her own phlegm due to negligence.
Okay. So that reinvigorates me enough to roll my hope die. Is that what I'm getting? Or no, that gives you the
reroll
reroll.
the dice pool.
Right. But I get my hope die for later, right?
yes.
Okay.
Have 1 6 and 1 1.
Jesus, at least there's a 6 there.
Succeeded.
Fucking hell.
Yep. Does anybody want to try to get this one to happen? Nope.
Can I
Okay.
burn my virtue?
Fine.
I'll burn my virtue.
It was Max's roll, so it would have to be something from Max.
Yeah.
Okay.
Max is done now.
Yeah, I've got nothing left.
I only got 1 6.
But
Okay.
we win.
You have narrative
So-
control.
I think.
This is gonna be fucked up. I can already tell.
So I think
Max, I
My
believe in
sister-
you. I believe in you.
I think when we get in, it's just all that's there is my sister in the bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I immediately sense that it's not her. So I lifted the gun to her, and her head, she goes all tentacle monster rah. And without even thinking, I just like shoot her head off, right? And then I think like at the end of the medical bay, there's like rattling doors. And I think burst through, there's like a small horde. Not a big horde, small horde of things there. They're all like wearing like nightgowns too. Maybe a few of them have like a medical stuff on, but
Oh,
they're
like the patients and the people attending them.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
they're
the
all
tentacles
people.
that have ripped through their mouths are just dragging the corpses along the ground.
Yes, I love it. Tentacle zombies. It's great.
Mhm.
So I don't know if we need another conflict. I guess am I dual wielding guns still? So I don't know how to continue this conflict. Do I just light their asses on fire?
All right, let's see this.
I'm throwing Molotov cocktails everywhere.
Oh, that's
Alright.
good too.
This is a
Yeah.
group
Yeah.
effort.
I'm
You
uncomfortable.
want to
with
roll your hope
choices.
die now that you have it?
What does she roll?
Oh yeah, right. Oh whoa.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's a 6. I swear on my life, it's
Okay.
a 6.
We're keeping it.
You have a 6. You lose this one.
Oh, I can't believe it worked. That was scary. I was like, we've gotten too lucky with the hope dice. I was like, this is not gonna work.
We haven't missed a single hope die yet.
I know.
You know what? Hope
Oh,
springs
shit.
eternal. That's okay.
Guys.
I have 3 6s, and I
No,
have
you
narrative
don't. You have
control.
1 6. We don't like
Yes.
3.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I think you mispronounced 1 6.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he did. That's what happened.
You guys actually blow your way through this horde.
Fuck yeah.
Make it through. You're throwing Molotov cocktails. You're lighting them on fire. You're blowing them up. You're walking past them. You're making sure that you're double tapping because the movies taught you to do that.
Thanks, movies.
And
Cleopatra walks up to Max and like puts a hand on her shoulder, like, triple tapping is just a waste of ammo, Shug. I'll be taking my gun back now.
Yeah, she's just screaming and unloading into a corpse.
Yeah,
Just cry.
He's going ape. She's like,
Oh
I'll-
yeah,
I'll take that
Max
as
is
if-
fucked up now.
She's like somebody playing Halo on Legendary for the first time.
you finally get that. You finally get that like legendary elite. And after you get him, you just teabagging and punching his body. Like, fuck you, fuck you. It's like, all right, man. All right, we got a whole nother mission to go. Let's go.
And you go up. And you make your way to the top room. And you see a living person pinned underneath one of these horrid creatures that is vomiting black goo into his face.
I was spraying gasoline on everybody with my freeze bottle.
Bad kitty.
I'm gonna shoot the monster.
Shooting the monster sounds like the good plan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot
Spray
the
it with a
monster.
Febreze bottle.
I
Yeah.
Like, I want to know.
You have 2 5 and 1 1. Did you have a hope die?
No.
Is there a way you can re-roll this one?
Yeah, I could die.
You could use your brink.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You're gonna die eventually anyway, and this could save the party for a little longer.
Ice is like,
I
let's make
support
sure.
either
Do
decision.
you want to
Let it go.
We can
fail and
fu-
give me narrative control?
No.
it's up to
It's
you. I'm
good.
gonna spicy
Fail.
So
narratives.
we have 2 5, so no successes, right?
No
Right,
success.
Right. And we've still
Yeah,
got a
I'm
few
gonna
more
do
candles
it.
lit.
I'm gonna die.
You're gonna burn your brink.
Just lost my sister, and now William's gonna die.
Don't do it, William.
Kill some motherfuckers.
You're burning your brink.
Yep.
All right. What's your brink?
I have sacrificed someone I care about.
Ooh, maybe.
All right.
Maybe he was dating a sister.
So
They
let's
were
see. Narrative control
bumping
over this.
uglies.
Oh wait, I'm
On
sorry.
second
no.
thought, you know what? Fuck you, William. Go get
there was some definite.
I think it's
There was
fair.
some definite meat slapping going on between William and the
Exactly.
sister.
I like the sausage fest.
Your die goes back to the number of candles you have. So you have a 6,
Nice.
1 1, which becomes mine,
You don't get that.
Agreed.
and I have 1 6, and you have 1 6.
You
So
win.
I will give you narrative control, and I will say
Jesus
you
Christ.
succeed in killing the last monster in this hospital. You have to work in your ability to sacrifice things, probably yourself at this point, and you have to die.
I thought it was a sister.
So
They were sex
I've-
friends.
I'm like I'm turning around after gunning one down, and I look, and then there's one going after Max, who is still unloading on the dead body. I'm like, Max, Max, and then I shoulder check the tentacle zombie out the window, and I fall
Nice.
40, however many stories we are up in the air. I fall.
Yeah,
Oh,
40
no.
feet.
Can I catch him?
No?
So is the living person is now
upstairs.
saved?
All right.
Hmm.
Everyone, William's dead.
It's so sad. I feel heartbroken.
Jesus
It's so
Christ.
upsetting.
I care about art so much.
Yeah.
And now
And,
you're like in a post-apocalyptic world, we have nobody criticizing art.
But-
It's like the worst.
The man,
William was a shithole. What are you guys talking about?
The
Why are you
man-
guys feeling bad about William?
who,
Because you're dead. You always say nice things about dead people.
Even
the
GM,
man who was
GM,
on the ground.
GM.
Yeah.
I have to do this. Goodbye, William.
William.
Oh no!
If any of
Oh
us
my
die, if we
God.
die, we
That was
die.
impactful on me.
Heartless.
Oh,
We
no.
die, we die.
That had an impact. Oh. Oh no!
That's what
Okay.
happens. This game is for
Oh,
kids.
that makes me sad.
The man who was on the ground is struggling to pull something out of his throat.
Ugh.
Uh,
Oh, that
David
boy-
will run over and try to help pull whatever it is out of his throat, hoping
Nah.
that maybe whatever it is hasn't taken effect yet.
Sugar,
That's
what,
what
he said.
Sugar, what are you doing? Don't be touching on that. That's nasty. Where your gasoline Febreze bottle? Think about things before you do them.
You have a 6 and a 1.
I'll lend you my gasoline.
Uh,
I have a 6.
So not okay.
You succeed in pulling what was in his throat out. What was it?
I won't answer.
It is all right. So it's a tentacle with a leech face kind of on it, and as he starts pulling it out, it reaches forward to try to snap at his arm, and he has to grab it with both hands, like he's trying to control a snake. And he throws it against the wall and grabs the person and starts pulling him to safety.
Okay.
I think as it splats against the wall, you just hear boom. And
I'll use
and
my
you see-
gasoline Febreze bottle at every opportunity.
And you just see I forgot my own name. You just see Cleopatra with her Desert Eagle, and that was the last bullet out of it. And now she has to switch over to her fully auto assault rifle. That was the last bullet of the Desert Eagle.
Yep. Sarah, the only thing turning blue is the black goo that this guy's vomiting up. His skin's not turning blue or anything.
Well, that's good. Let's help him then, as much as possible.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll
Alright,
turn
so you're trying to help him?
Yeah, for sure.
You have 2 6s and 1 1.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, that's mine now.
No.
Yeah.
You won't keep it for long, Mr. DM.
There's no way for us to get him back. That's the thing, though.
We can burn our virtues. It's okay. We're fine.
I don't have any left.
You
Yeah, I don't have any-
succeed in
I don't have
helping
any
him, and you
hot
have narrative control.
Ooh, okay. So we're gonna help him, and I say, "What happened to you?" And he's gonna gasp. He's like, "Thank you, great heroes, for saving us." We're all gonna feel really good about that. Like, we feel full of happiness and joy and pride, and we're just like, "Yes, we are great heroes." And what happened to you? They took over. They attacked us. They killed the children. But I know their weakness. I'm like, what? What is their weakness? We know they turn blue when we throw them with gasoline. He's like, yes, but their real weakness is love. If you can show them you love them and you love one another, they will. You guys are laughing, but stop, because it's true. And
wait,
he feels
I
a
love
sense
my sister. How come when I showed up, her head exploded into tentacles?
And because you didn't love them, you have to love the evil tentacle monsters, even though you hate
Okay.
them. You have to overcome your inner fear.
That ends the narrative control you have there.
Damn it!
You guys have just been accosted by this person who has been driven insane by the monsters.
Bless her
That makes
hand.
more sense.
No, shh.
Oh,
Max,
shit.
stop. Come on, guys. That was a good gambit. Give me some help.
You're all going to die.
No,
That's how the game goes.
but in love. We're gonna die in love for the monsters. We're gonna be like there for them with our hearts.
Hey, Sugar.
Yes, dear.
You got about
Can you
one
make
more.
me can you make me a pie, Cleo? I need a
Ab-
pie.
I could absolutely do that. And what I can
Thank you.
also do is put a bullet right between your eyes if you ever say some dumbass shit like that ever again in your life. What are you talking about?
Mad at me? I have a faith in the world. I have a faith in the future. Do you want to talk about your investment future? Because I can help you with that.
Yo, you about to invest into this entire magazine. You don't stop talking fucking crazy bullshit to me in front of
So-
these people.
I didn't say that. The almost dead guy said it. I wasn't the one
You
that said
guys
it.
have just succeeded in a crazy gambit. What are you doing from here?
Well, we're going to go out with the power of love.
Okay, so
I
Our
don't need
goal
auto
was-
fail on that.
Okay.
wait, so we broke into the military complex. We
Yes.
killed what thems are currently here. So can we?
You killed them in one building.
Oh, great. Okay. Well,
You know what? If no one's taking narrative control,
I had it.
well, I was just,
there's an entire horde you can see outside of the window
oh,
gathering up
Shit.
the city gates.
I don't think that's
And near as you can tell, it's them for miles.
Let's start
and
throwing
miles.
Molotov cocktails out the window like this. Like we can
Easy,
love them with
easy,
fire,
easy.
right?
Wait,
Like,
easy, Shug. Easy, Shug.
Continuing on,
Easy, Shug.
surrounding the entire perimeter of the base and slowly climbing up.
I don't like it.
Oh no.
I
Easy,
don't like
Easy, Shug. We only got 2 of them Molotov cocktails left. Easy. Here, I have it.
You
I
doing
have,
from here?
Why are you helping him count? What is your problem?
I have another idea, Shug. Don't you worry. I always got a plan. I always got a plan.
How much love is in your plan?
I set her on fire and throw her out the window.
Are you doing that?
I don't think you can do that.
I don't think I can
Okay.
do that. I don't think I can do that. But
I'll
it was
let you
funny.
do that. I'll let you do that.
I can even burn my brink to do it. It fits.
Oh God.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready for us both to die. Yeah,
Oh wait,
yeah,
I gave
I'm
you your
ready
break.
for
I
us
remember
both.
what it is.
Yeah.
Can I oppose this in any way?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
We're out of here. Love bug.
Congratulations. You have rolled a 6.
I like to. I'm gonna burn my brink and kill myself. And as I have seen you trade someone's life to save your own. And we're both going out and we're gonna save our friends.
All right. I only got 1 6. You succeed at
Oh my god.
killing yourself and her.
So do you like
And you
oh,
have
sorry,
narrative
sorry.
control. How are you
Um,
doing this?
I'm gonna emulate her and kick her out of the window. And then I'm gonna emulate
Can I
myself.
oppose this in any way?
I'm gonna emulate myself and say, "The fuck out of here!"
Can I
We're gone.
duck like and like kick him in the ass with my gun? Like
No, you have no narrative control here.
Just gone like that. Oh no. Okay. So they fell down. You said there was hordes for miles. So what did this clear a gap?
They're descending upon it and they're distracted by it.
Okay.
If you run down back to your bus, you might be able to get out of there before.
Yeah.
That's my thought. That's my thought. I think David and I, our best shot is to try to get in the bus and to try to plow through them as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
David
and
grabs whatever weapons available on the ground, one of the shotguns, I guess, and follows behind Max.
And that brink
Right.
got you your dice back. So no 6s, 2 1s.
Oh.
I'm good with letting this one ride.
Yeah, I'm good with letting this one ride too. My brink doesn't. I mean, my brink was gonna fit really well if Cleo stayed alive, but Cleo's gone now, so I'm not sure when it's
Okay.
gonna click.
So these things are true. The world is dark.
Um. Okay. the
You
world's
know
dark.
you failed at the getting out of the hospital. You know you failed at getting out of the base. That doesn't mean you didn't survive.
Yeah, I think. Okay, so. Up. We go to the roof where there happens to be.
No.
No.
You can just say there's a helicopter on the roof.
Yeah. There's a helicopter on the roof. That's good. Not that I know how to drive one, but
Okay. There is a flight manual in the helicopter.
fuck yeah! Oh my god! I did not see this part.
Max spent her summers flying with her great uncle when she was a teenager.
True.
And we are all alive.
We're all alive.
All right.
Say it.
We are live, and we are live. Sorry. Okay. So we are okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna hop in the pilot seat and fire things up.
Okay.
I'm
You're
guessing
trying
I
to get
don't.
out of there with the helicopter, yeah?
Yeah.
We're just gonna roll dice for that.
All right. I feel like we're just gonna crash and burn.
You
It's gonna
rolled
be
2 6s and 1 1.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have 3 6s. I have
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Oh my god.
You get the chopper up. You get it out. You determine you have enough fuel. You could go. How far can a helicopter go?
Good question.
As far as its streams can carry it, apparently.
All right.
300 miles?
You can go about 250 miles.
All right.
And you find yourself in a levee.
Oh,
A levee without any forested areas around. It's not dense. You still have the weapons you had on you, and you have what you have in your pockets.
Okay.
What do we do, David? I mean, I just killed my sister. Our friend William just sacrificed himself to save me, and then our other 2 friends sacrificed themselves to save us. So, like,
Is that what happened?
well,
as we were flying, William or David was looking for any signs of civilization, any signs of life in the area around where we landed.
You saw in the cities, in the surrounding areas, odd black pulsating throughout the streets and in windows and on rooftops.
well,
I'm not sure that anywhere is safe at this point.
so are we just supposed to keep running for the rest of our lives? Like,
David will go to his old standby and see if there's a radio inside the helicopter.
There is. You have 1 6 and 1 1.
Okay.
And I have no 6s.
Oh, nice.
All right.
And you have the radio working.
Okay. So David begins scanning the radio frequencies, and he finds yet another signal from yet another set of survivors that are located somewhere deep within like the nearby city. From what the message is kind of scattered and staticky. It sounds like it's coming from a civilian CB radio or something. But he can pick up that there's a group of people who have fortified a defense that are trying to make a stand and provide safe harbor to those passing through.
All right.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, David. I don't know if I trust that anyone is really not them anymore. I don't think you're them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm not one, but
Yeah. I think that you and I are the only 2 people in the world that might be able to trust each other right now. But I mean,
you guys helped me, and the guy you guys helped back at the hospital kind of books up.
oh, he's still there.
Oh, hi.
Oh yeah,
I'm
That's
Bruce, by
right.
the way. It was kind of weird you guys didn't ask.
sorry, Bruce. I just kind of figured that you were probably done for, but good to see you're up and
breathing
about.
was hard for a little bit there, and I think I,
mean-
got like some throat lacerations that are fairly deep, but
Okay.
I'll chase
Okay.
down some alcohol and I'll probably be fine.
I was gonna say gargle some salt water, Bruce. We just lost 3 of our best friends. Okay, we're
Yeah.
fucking. I'm sorry if I'm not sympathetic to your cause, man.
Yeah, we've been dealing with a lot. Not tentacles down my throat a lot, but a lot. Okay, Bruce.
Oh, they were doing it to everybody.
Wait, who
okay.
was doing it to everybody?
Them. They were. They just held people down and vomited on them until, well, they became them.
I don't know what to do about this. I say, are there? Wait, there's a manual. Can I roll to see if there are active weapons on the helicopter? I just want to fuck shit up.
It wasn't a military base, but I would like to point out I was on top of a hospital. This is weird, but yeah. You got It's a
Okay.
conflict roll.
It could be a military helicopter.
You have A6 and A1.
Come on. I already see 6.
And I have 1 singular 6. You have
Okay.
narrative control of apparently fucking some shit up with some weapons somehow.
Yeah.
You do
All
that.
right. So Max figures out how to get the weapons rolling. Okay. So we were can we retcon that we know where this other civilization is? Because I'm
Yeah, we got a basic idea of where it's.
Okay. So we're gonna go airborne. Just from being up high, I think we can kind of see a location where the black pulsating isn't, and maybe the black pulsating is like kind of like on the front end of like this clearing. So we're like, oh, that must be them. They're doing a stand. So we fly in, and I just mow everything that I'm pretty sure is a them down. Just mow it all down.
Okay. A 4 and a 3.
Wait, what's my brink again?
Do you want to embrace your brink? Or do you just want to fail?
If it's relevant. Actually, you know what? David is a librarian, and there's a book there. David, do you think if I hand you the controls, you could land this plane? Can I skydive? Murder them? I don't know.
I could. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have a choice at that point. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, at this point, there's no hope for any of us, right? Might as well go out in style. I came into this world stealing food from kids. That's my brink. So I might as well, be able to make it up for the world by taking out as many of these bastards as I can. Yeah. So we didn't kill any of them before, so I'm just freeballing into a.
I have narrative control.
Okay.
No. Let's reset this because that's how it works. You get to re-roll the entire dice pool.
Okay.
But you have to die at this. No 6s.
Oh fuck.
Shit.
Max, you get out onto the side of the helicopter and you hang on the edge and you grab a missile with arms and legs.
Yes.
You kick it and kick it and kick it and kick yourself off of the helicopter, bringing it down with you.
Fuck yes.
You drop and you fall and you fall and you hit the ground with a thump as the missile turns out to be a dud and break your neck and die.
Oh no.
Bye, Mac. Gotta be careful with my breath there. David,
Uh-huh.
these things are true. The world is dark.
I'm struggling to control the helicopter.
Your struggle, is that your truth?
That's the truth.
Yeah, the sleet is awfully hard on the helicopter.
Yeah,
Bet you didn't wish you didn't say that now.
and I'm alive.
No. I got a truth before we
Oh
say that,
shit.
because there's 4 left.
Oh shit.
You landed the helicopter safely. It has no gas left, though.
Okay.
And you are alive.
And I'm alive.
You have 4 dice you can use.
All right. David will hand Bruce whatever weaponry is available and give himself one, and step out of the helicopter into whatever his fate brings and start yelling for anyone and everyone. He's
You're
just
looking for
trying to find
people?
survive. I'm looking for people.
You have 1 6 and no 1s. I have 1 6. You have narrative control. You
Okay.
succeed at finding people.
There are people. There are a surprising amount of people. Several of them are scattered along like a makeshift parapet that are just like watching for them and picking them off as they come. But it seems like they're coming more and more often from what I can see. And as the two of us stumble out of the helicopter, we see people rushing forward, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And David is looking around, he looks at the fuel tanks on the helicopter, realizes he can't get anything from there, and he raises his gun. He's got, I think I grabbed the shotgun when we left the hospital, and tells everyone to stay back. How do I know that you're not one of them?
All right. You're trying to discern if they're one of them.
I'm trying to discern if they're one of them.
1 6. No 1s. I have 2 6s. All right. They calmly hold up a bottle and they spray their palms. And there's no blue. And they gesture for you to hold up your palms.
I hold my palm up.
They spray both you and Bruce down. And they take you back. How many people did you say it was? Did you say the amount of people?
I didn't say a specific amount, but there are several people.
Okay. It's 3. It's 3 people.
Okay.
And they take you back and they bring you to a cabin and they try to give you some food and stuff. No, the world went to shit. We were just lucky we were here camping. Well, not camping, glamping, but, we were really lucky here. You okay?
No.
No, of course you're not. Damn. I'm so sorry. Is there anything we can do for you?
Where do we go from here? What do we do?
We've been trying to watch on the TV and the radio, and, we got a little generator, but we're running out,
Do we know where they are coming from?
They came from everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere. I don't know how much you were able to see with most of the power going out everywhere over the world, but this isn't just here. This is everywhere.
Okay. Well,
What's your name?
David.
Hi, David.
Hi.
I can't promise you're going to be okay, but we're going to look out for you, David, okay?
Okay.
You want to get some rest? You look like you haven't slept in a long time.
Yeah, I'll get some rest. And
Me and Billy Joe, we got watch. Don't worry.
mhm.
We came up here for hunting, so you know we're prepared.
Uh-huh.
You just want to get some rest?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. You're going to try to get some rest. You have 1-6. No ones. I have 1-6. You have narrative control, and you succeed at getting rest.
Okay. David gets some form of rest. He's not sleeping per se, but he gets enough bodily rest that he's able to get up and move around. And he starts walking like toward the gate, shouldering his shotgun. He basically at this point doesn't really have much left except to go out and take a few out where he can, and basically run gun, run back, and take out as many of them as he can.
All right, if that's what you're doing. You have 3 6s, 1-1. I have 1-6. You have narrative control, and you succeed at taking a few out and coming back.
Was I correct when I understood before that I can choose to put a candle out?
You can choose to put a candle out to have narrative control.
But since I already have narrative control,
no need to.
Okay. Yeah, so David makes it a habit of going and sniping some of them, getting increasingly agitated and frustrated, and not really forming bonds too well with the people around him. And he eventually begins to get antsy and starts to search for another method of transportation, a way to get out of this place. He feels like a rat in a cage.
All right. 2 1s, 1-3. Do you have anything you can burn?
The only thing I've got left is my brink.
No, let's not do that then. All right. You failed to find a vehicle. You failed to find a vehicle. These things are true. The world is dark.
The defenses are starting to weaken.
And you are alive.
And I am alive.
All right. What are you doing from there? It takes weeks. Still no vehicle. Nothing you can get running again.
David is assessing what's left in this base, and he goes and finds the people who came to him originally, and he's like, we've got to leave. This place is going to fall before too much longer. We can't protect all of these people.
Well, where are we going to go?
Anywhere but here.
Well, the Jeep still runs. It's not very fortifiable, but we could get it out of here. And be better than staying and waiting for him to get us.
Yeah.
It's like they can smell us.
Yeah. If you've got a Jeep, I'll take a Jeep. And whoever can pick up a gun and hang on to the side is welcome to go.
Right point. You got 2 6s and 1-3. I have a 6. You have narrative control, and you're able to get out of there. How's it go down?
Yeah, so David, at this point, being pretty proficient in hunting them, is kind of familiar with when they come and go and that sort of thing. So he finds the few most able-bodied people that he can and loads them up with whatever weapons he can find, and he throws them in the Jeep, and they take off out of the city, just driving north, because north seems to be the least populated way that they can, and they take off just before sunset, and they're driving fast and hard, just trying to find any sorts of supplies to keep moving.
All right. Where do you make it to?
They make it to an old rundown gas station. The windows are boarded up. It's one of the old ticker fuel pumps. It's country as hell. And
Not other type of place.
and they all jump out of the Jeep and start looking for supplies and ways to siphon the gas out of the pumps.
That's a conflict. You get a 6, no ones. I get no 6s. You have narrative control.
Yeah, they siphon a little bit of fuel. Yeah, they siphon a little bit of fuel out of the pumps. David's able to locate some Twinkies and that sort of thing, just grabbing everything he can and throwing it out while people load it into the Jeep. But as... Oh, is that a roll?
No.
Okay. And he begins searching for any of the personal effects, anything that might be handy. Again, a shotgun under the counter, a knife behind.
What do you find?
He doesn't find very much. He does find like an old Bowie knife that's like back in the office. It looked like it was probably something like somebody carried with them, and he straps that onto his leg, and they jump in the Jeep and keep on driving.
All right. You're traveling. It's a conflict roll. You get 1 6. No ones. I get no 6s.
Yeah.
You have narrative control. And you succeed at moving. Where do you go?
So they keep driving. They find a couple of other rest stops, but at this point, there's really not much left. And finally, the Jeep sputters out of fuel in the middle of a clearing with woods on one side and sort of like a meadow on the other.
All right. You have no 6s. These things are true. The world is dark. And you are alive.
And I am alive.
You can't find any gas anywhere. You can't find anything in walking distance. There are other cars along the road. You can't get them running. And there are sounds in the woods. Rustles, wet squelches in time with the moving of the branches. It's only a matter of time now. What do you do?
David turns to the people that are with him, and he's like, "Just stay close. Let's keep moving. We're bound to find something."
One, no 6s. These things are true. The world is dark. You have found nothing. And the woods seem louder than ever, and the sky seems darker. And your companions look different to you. They move differently. They're slower.
And David turns to them and he kind of grins and he's like, "It's all right. You can come out now."
No sixes. It feels as if the earth itself has opened up to swallow you. As every living thing moves and shifts, and they hold you down. And they vomit over you, and your world goes dark. This thing is true. The world is dark.
Oh, don't bring Mikey back.
Before we continue in, could everyone read their final message?
I got my message.
All right, go ahead.
No matter how dark the sky is, you can always plan for the future. Don't delay. Call now.
Aw. Clockwise me.
Yeah, go ahead.
They've taken my family and my life from me, but I swear I will take everything back and more, or I will die trying.
Nice.
I believe in you, Max.
You shouldn't have. I don't know if you saw the way it went out.
Well, I did, but you know,
It was damn heroic.
super heroic.
Foolhardy. But anyway.
All right, Mikey.
You're
Mikey.
muted.
Cleo.
My bad. This is not as funny now as it was going to be earlier when I wrote this down, but I'm going to stick to my guns and I'm still going to hold out hope that this is funny. Dan Demas football number 1. Okay.
Fuck.
You'll love that movie.
All right, Rags.
You got the worst of it.
Right.
in my opinion.
Which is kind of sad because my statement was, my name is David Reagan. If you can hear my voice, know this. I wasted my life until I didn't know what it was worth. There's always more to see. We can survive this.
No, you can't. You really can't, actually. Demonstrable.
Oh, damn.
He technically survived. He just survived as an alien tentacle creature.
Okay,
Right?
Jen.
Jen.
As the last crow caws and the pigments that represent humanity begin to fade, we will always remember that the sun will come up tomorrow.
I was shockingly hopeful for William.
The world is dark.
William is an art critic. He's very poetic.
Yeah, I didn't say poetic, I
Okay.
said hopeful, but
So-
that's fine.
Great job, everybody. That was wonderful. I know that went longer than we meant for it to, but we all seem to like the sounds of our own voices, which it's well deserved. We have beautiful voices in this room.
It was fun. That was really
you
good.
all have
right?
beautiful voices, and I was happy to hear them.
Okay, do you doing an after party or what?
Yeah.
We can.
I can stick around. I'm just gonna need like a 5-minute breather to hit the bathroom and that kind of thing.
Yeah, you
Like, I
should-
can give you guys a bit of time.
should have
I was
died.
too nervous to drink any during that because the system was entirely new to me, but I'd like to pour myself a drink and chat with you guys.
How about
Cool.
this?
Yeah, cool.
How about this?
So let's like,
I'm gonna assume hosting duties here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our Discord. So if you're not on our Discord, Jen or Aicila, Arden, you're in there too. Somebody, can you guys pop it into the what's it called chat for us, so that if people want to come hang out with
The
us
big
on
one, the
our,
comments chat.
Yeah.
either one of them, and just so I can grab it and plop it in. If you can drop it in the Twitch chat, that
Put
would
it
be
in both.
even better. And let me do a little bit of shilling here. Arden.
I literally made this tray just for this.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
nice.
lovely.
Nice.
It's rainbow poplar.
Arden,
Shill away, Mikey.
Arden, talk about your Twitch channel, which all of your lovely people are here checking us out on. Give us a little Arden time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This view counter thing, I don't know if it's reliable because it said there was one person when there was like 3 people chatting, but if there's anyone still here, hi everyone. This is fun. I would like to do a lot more of these TTRPG kind of things because this was fun to do live, and hopefully we can get more hype behind it if we make it a more regular thing. But this was really fun. I had a really good time. You guys should go check out. How much am I gonna shill for you? I might just shill for you on my own time.
You're cuter than me. You hit it. Go ahead.
You should go check out Not One Heroes over on YouTube, and they're doing it live on Twitch right now. That's who we're hosting through. Go sub to them and follow them, do all that good stuff. And yeah, and it's dope and it's fun, and they make great stuff, and hopefully we'll do more of this together. But if anyone wants to shill their stuff now, go for it.
Oh no, we're not shilling everything. You're the guest, so we're gonna shill your stuff. Rags, you're old furniture at this point. So guys,
Right.
Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Hopefully the Discord got out there. If not, hit up one of us on Twitter, or just go to what's our Twitter @Natural1Heroes. Is that what it is?
Yeah, at Natural One Heroes.
At Natural One Heroes is our Twitter. If you guys need the link for the Discord, just DM us. Our DMs are open. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We know it was a longer stream. Thanks for bearing with us through technical difficulties. And please, 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 if you like what we do, we're completely independent, and we put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and treasure into all of this. So please go to patreon.com/nat1heroes and consider being our first pledge. Like, let's fill up some coffers and have a good time.
Hell yeah!
So
Do it.
Do it.
Let's see here. I got a little bit of music I can play here. Let's see if it fits. Let's see if it fits. It fits. It's loading. I was waiting for Jonathan to get back so we can do a nice waving goodbye.
Oh, is this the link to the Discord? I'll drop that in chat. But yes.
Please. It's loading it, but my poor CPU is just sweating right now. I was like, it'll be fine. I'm using more power than I can generate from the outlet. Okay. Well, there he is. Oh, there he is. Big
Liquor on
success.
stream.
I would never drink on stream. I would never do that.
Right? How unprofessional.
That's a big fat lie.
I was
I
crushing
mean,
that train.
I totally 100% believe you. I don't know.
All right, there you go. Get a good swig with us. All right, here we go. I think the music's ready now. Is it playing? Hopefully it plays just once.
Oh, damn. That was intense.
Are you supposed to hear it? I don't hear anything.
You guys won't
Hear
hear it.
nothing.
It'll come through the stream. Oh, this is perfect. All right.
Okay.
So for me, Mikey Famine, and Aicila,
Beautiful.
and Jonathan, and Jenysis Undead, and Ragabast Dabbler, and Arden of Eden, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we will see you guys later. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Oh.